And the Oscar goes to...
I am the danger.
We're here to fuck shit up.
Well, I'm no John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
You can't have my cornbread, that's for damn sure.
King Kong ain't got
I thought it was mid.
Do you think darkness is your ally? I was born in I got family.
And now for our feature presentation.
Cinema with love.
Now let's knock this motherfucker out of the park!
What's going on, people? I guess we'll call this the pilot to officially once we start to do video.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But I am
Yes.
Jamal here with Sir Alec.
Hi. Now you can see me on the camera.
We got Jonathan on the boards.
Hello, everybody.
And it's another episode of Two Cinema with Love. Double fisted.
Oh, God.
And we're canceled.
Just like that. What's
nice knowing y'all.
how's everybody been doing? What have you guys been watching lately?
Wants to start first. Jonathan, you said you got the shortest.
Yeah, I could start. So, I haven't seen too many movies or too many shows, but from what I did see was Fargo, which I know we'll talk about later. And I saw Next Goal Wins. Have you guys heard about that?
That's a Taika Waititi
Yes.
film, right? No, I haven't seen it. I heard it was pretty bad.
So it's a film about, I guess, like the American Samoa soccer team, which was like the worst soccer team in like history. They like lost 31-0 in one game. And
That's insane.
And I guess it's based on a true story. This whole the movie that they did, and it's like, you know, a like famous like anger-headed coach gets transferred to this team to make them better or whatever. And like, yeah, they try to like redeem them and whatnot. I could see why a lot of people didn't like it. It kind of had similar, very closely vibes to like Thor Ragnarok. No, sorry, not Thor Ragnarok. Thor Love and Thunder. Like it went a little over the top on the comedy at times, but it had potential to be, you know, a pretty good movie. But overall, I mean, I enjoyed it. Still, overall, I would give it a mid peak.
Okay.
So yeah. And as far as shows, I've watched.
Considering that Alex said it was trash.
I know. I would still give it.
I mean, I'm not gonna. That's what I've heard. I'm not gonna say the movie's trash, but like, yeah.
Don't watch it if Alex says don't watch it. I was playing. No,
As a follow up to like Thor: Love and Thunder is probably not the best thing.
right? Like that could still be
In
like in
soccer
people's
form,
mouths
too.
and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it? For shows that I've watched the new episodes of Abbott Elementary. I've been keeping up with that. And I've watched this new show. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's called Has Been Hotel. It's an animation show, but it's by the studio Ep26, which I found interesting. And it has to do with like the concepts of hell and whatnot, and like redemption and whatnot. It's a very interesting concept. And like, you know, when I heard that Ep26 was a part of it, I was like, oh, interesting. You know, I never heard of them going into animation other than like maybe small edits here and there that they do in like their films. But to, I guess, like back up or like produce or I don't know, like this show, I was like, oh, interesting. Yeah, I definitely recommend Has Been Hotel. I will say this. It is a musical, so that might turn a lot of people off.
Yeah, that triggered you, huh?
I mean, I worked past it. Though, now, I will say this. Most of those songs aren't like complete, like, just rip my ears off, you know? They're actually, you know, entertaining or whatever, whatnot. Some are actually kind of catchy, I won't lie.
Yeah.
But the storyline is actually pretty interesting. So that's what I've been watching it for, the storyline and some of these character developments and all that. But I definitely recommend you guys should watch it when you guys can get a chance.
What is this?
It's called Has Been Hotel.
I probably won't watch it.
It's on Amazon Prime.
I've heard of it. I know, like, I have some friends that watch it.
I
haven't seen it myself yet, but yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me. I don't know who wants to take it up next.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck that.
Sorry.
I ain't gonna waste my time.
Yeah.
Has been what?
Yeah.
It has been what?
It has not been watched by me, and it will not be. Yeah.
So go. Yeah. I saw the re-release of Dune. They did like an IMAX rescreening of it. Since the second one's coming out.
The part 1?
Yeah, part 1.
Okay.
They re-released that into IMAX theaters for like a week or so.
How hard are you for Dune 2?
Oh, astronomically! I'm seeing it this Sunday actually.
Oh, okay.
They're doing like a early fan first screening.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm gonna go. I got like a pretty sold out. I think it's sold out now. I was like, I got 2 tickets. Me and my friend got a ticket. So it was like we were like the last seats in there. So I was
Now,
like,
real question is, are you gonna get the bucket?
Your light just died.
Are you gonna get the bucket? Are you gonna get the bucket? Bucket?
we're not going to AMC, so I don't know.
Oh,
because of the AMC exclusive.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
But yeah, that bucket is all kinds of nasty. Look, you ever seen the? You saw that? You saw the Dune bucket?
Yeah.
You're gonna make people be making some weird noises in that theater with that bucket. But no, yeah, I saw the re-release of Dune, and that was fantastic. Seeing that in IMAX again, and then I watched
I'm sorry. What possessed them to make a fucking suction cup popcorn bucket? Like what?
You stick your hand in it,
You okay?
and whatever you find in there,
Okay.
it's what you find. Supposed to be the sandworm.
Yeah, okay. It's gonna be a worm. Like
The sandworm.
imagine somebody is just like they just lose interest in the movie and they're you
Like,
just
it's like,
yeah. It's just
oh well, here we are.
the internet is undefeated with that.
and it's out again. Might want to return that one, buddy.
It's on.
No, it's not. Well, I'm looking at it and it's not.
I don't know. It just dimmed. That's all it is.
It's messing
All right,
up.
whatever.
Messing up your look.
And then I watched a little bit before that, but I watched the Greatest Night in Pop, a documentary.
on Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix.
Yeah.
It's about about the making of We Are the World. But yeah, it's about the documentary about the making of the song "We Are the World."
We are the
Which
children.
which are meant to benefit people in Africa that were starving at the time in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And you're laughing at me.
I did.
You're like,
I did.
but not. So yeah, the song was written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then they how I think it was like the American Music Awards.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like they want to get a bunch of people on the track. So they're like, okay, the American Music Awards is coming up soon, and pretty much every big star is gonna be in town. So like, okay, so we get them after the show. We come over to a studio where we get all of them record and just record the song. And yeah, this shows like kind of like the hectic scheduling and like all that, and like everybody trying to record it, and like people trying to like get pitch in their tunes and everything. It's like very interesting to watch.
And they're all in one studio, right?
Yeah, they're all in one studio.
Well, except for Michael.
No, he was in the studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was there.
Was he like directing them and shit?
It was Lionel
Okay.
Richie that was directing them, and Quincy Jones.
Okay.
But yeah, Michael was there. And yeah, they have like a lot of stars on there, like Willie Nelson, Diana Ross, Cyndi Lauper, Bruce Springsteen, like all these big ass names in one room. It's kind of crazy.
Was R. Kelly available for this one?
I don't think he was had a career at that point.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember when he started doing music, but yeah, he wasn't a thing yet.
Probably after that.
Just saying, like him and Michael talking about "We Are the Children."
Oh Lord. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm just
Maybe some things happen for a
just
reason.
saying.
Maybe some things happen for a reason.
Just saying.
But no, very interesting to watch, and I give that like a mid peak as well.
It was a pretty good documentary. I won't lie. Yeah.
Oh, you
you
watched
watched
it too?
Yeah. Like a while ago.
Oh yeah, he was too busy
Before.
fixing his light to like really talk about it.
And notice how it went off again.
Yeah, this leave it.
Yeah, you might return that one. You don't have a plug to just plug it in?
I don't think it plugs in. It just, yeah. We'll just talk about it later.
Oh, wait a minute. Does it have a what it goes what USB
It's just USB-C.
to USB-C
I plugged it in.
or like USB-C to USB-A?
Yeah, I mean it's plugged in right now. It's just I don't know. I guess it runs better when it's like not charging at the same time. I guess.
But like I was gonna say, like, do you? Because I have a little brick. Like you actually plug it into the.
I'm plugged into a brick.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
yeah.
your issue.
Yeah, about that. This
Because-
is
yeah.
your bullshit.
Yeah. Figure out your lighting.
And then I watched the newest Marvel film.
Oh, the Marvels? No.
What?
Which is the newest?
You just talked about it like a couple minutes ago.
Okay, move on. I'm blanking.
Madam Web.
Oh shit! I
Did you forget it was a Marvel movie?
I just because it's with it. Wait. It's because okay, this is the way I see it.
You literally just said we were just talking about it a couple minutes ago. I was like, oh, speaking of Spider-Man related things, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, you saw Madam Web? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it.
Hold on. I don't know why. Because the whole thing that confuses me about the MCU is the part that Madam Web, Venom, and all that are not in the same universe as like the actual
yeah,
Spider-Man.
I get
So
that.
that part
Yeah.
confuses me. So that's how I don't.
But at the same time,
It's a Marvel movie, but like,
and
I get it,
literally,
I get it.
This was just brought up.
I get it.
no, yeah, I get the whole distinction MCU and then like Sony, Marvel, whatever. There's like it can be confusing. But no,
Alec.
but no, this is
I can see your rating.
yeah. You see it right there. But yeah,
He's ready.
This is the latest film out of the Sony Marvel Cinematic Universe, whatever they're calling it. Basically, because Spider-Man, the whole property of Spider-Man is owned by Sony, which basically means like they own pretty much all the characters that Spider-Man has. And then like basically when you see like the Tom Holland Spider-Man, it's like they're co-parenting that with Disney. So that means
Yeah.
so when he appears in the Avengers movie, that means he's in the Disney like family kind of thing.
Who do you think is a better parent?
Probably Disney, barely.
They look like they beat you.
Yeah, but Sony. After seeing this movie, I probably definitely say Disney. but yeah, but when they're Sony to like really like utilize the entire Spider-Man universe, they're making their own set of films such as like Venom and Morbius. I think they got Kraven the Hunter.
I was
going
gonna
to
say is Kraven in that same
Yeah,
universe?
they're
Okay.
basically like focusing on their villains and making them kind of like anti-heroes for some reason, and they're making movies out of them. It's weird, but yeah, their latest movie, Madam Web, is a character that can like see the future and shit like that. Like she can look into the Spider-Verse, and they don't really like do anything with
the future.
yeah, but she literally that's so Raven. Like, she had a lot of
Classic.
look out, Sydney Sweeney, and then,
Look out.
but yeah, she's like clairvoyant, and they don't really do anything with the Spider-Verse really, like she does in the comic books, but she can see the future. And basically, in this movie, Dakota Johnson plays Madam Web. She's like learning that she has the ability to see into the future. And then there's this bad guy named Ezekiel, and he has spider abilities. They try every trick in the book not to call him Spider-Man. It's like Sydney Sweeney is like he was after she attacked him. They were just like, oh, it was so weird. He was crawling on the walls. He was jumping. He was like a spider person.
Boy.
Hi, spider guy. A spider human. I was kind of like, y'all just say Spider-Man. but
Who
yeah,
wrote this stuff?
the writers of Morbius.
Oh gosh.
But not.
Self-explanatory.
But yeah, basically, Madam Web discovers that this guy that used to be friends with her mom until he killed her in the Peruvian jungle, Peruvian Amazon jungle, and,
Just 'cause.
And he's got spider powers, and he's trying to kill these three teenage girls, because every night when he sleeps, he sees in the future that they're gonna jump him and kill him, because in the future they eventually become spider women.
Yeah.
And yeah, they kill him. But then he's like, okay, I'm gonna try to track them down before that happens, before they get powers, so they won't kill me. So it's kind of like a mix between like Final Destination and Terminator, which on paper sounds badass.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Or maybe
They don't utilize it.
or maybe they didn't execute it right or something.
Not at
I
all.
don't know.
It was like, it feels like a movie that was made with us one idea, and then like during production they decided to change it last minute. Because like the tone is like pretty all over the place.
Oh god.
And then like the story like they introduce like these characters and then they completely forget about them like a couple minutes later. Because you got Adam Scott in the movie.
Yeah.
And he's playing not really a spoiler, I guess, but he's playing Uncle Ben. He's playing a younger version of Uncle Ben. And then and then you got Emma Roberts in there. I don't know, you know guys who know Emma Roberts is, right? She is playing Mary Parker, who is the mother of Peter Parker. And she is in the movie, she is pregnant with Peter. Because this movie is set in 2003. I think they were kind of alluding to the fact that this might be Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Okay.
But they don't really connect it that way at all. It's kind of like weird how they handle it.
He's like, we're gonna hint it, but we can't tell you.
Because I think they wanted to make a more clear connection, but somewhere down the line they were like, oh, never mind, we're not gonna do this with this movie. This is not good. I don't know. It just felt like watching an early 2000s superhero movie, and all the bad shit during that time period in one movie, like in 2024. It was a really hilarious film. I would watch it again because it was so bad. And yeah, and it's like the least superhero movie I've ever seen, because they're in their costumes for like less than a minute of the movie. And that was like crazy to me, because they put all these times like putting thoughts into these like superhero costumes. They're in the costumes for like at least like a minute and a half, because in a lot of it they don't even become superheroes in the movie. They're like, okay, that stuff's gonna come after in the eventual sequel, which is never gonna happen.
I was gonna say
they lost their chance.
Yeah.
They had a lot writing on this.
I don't think it did very well at the box office. So
we'll find out.
I saw that it wasn't
yeah
that good.
We're not gonna do a Madam Web 2, but yeah. So I would
You shouldn't have did a Madam Web 1.
I would say this is like an entertaining ass movie. Like I was very entertained by this terrible movie. Watch it again.
That's another scale right there. Entertaining ass.
Entertaining ass. It's like movie that are so bad is good. I would recommend it to y'all too, y'all, just to watch it one night. You don't have to watch it in the theater, but you have to watch it at some point.
Maybe.
Just have it on in the background, and then every once in a while you'll be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
While you're folding laundry, just what? What'd they say? Mary Parker.
Marie Parker.
Marie Parker.
And then after Madam Web, I saw. Let's see here. Well, I should talk about this first. You guys, we talked about it. Me and Jamal talked about it a little bit, but this short film called The After. But what I did over the weekend, we went out with friends to see the Oscar-nominated short film. We've done it before.
Yeah.
Where basically once a year when the Oscar nominations comes out, they'll put out a program where they show off the Oscar-nominated short films, like documentary, animated short films, and stuff like that in theaters. And yeah, then that way you can watch all 5 movies nominated at the Oscars in one sitting, basically. And it's usually fun. It's usually pretty inspiring to watch, and gives you a lot to think about. Usually when you make your own short films and stuff like that. And one of them was the After, which it's on Netflix, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, it's on Netflix. I saw the Netflix logo appear and everything. On it, I was kind of like, okay.
How is that? Like watching a Netflix on a theater, like you just hear,
they don't even have that. It's like a different,
they don't.
It's like a different intro.
Oh,
it's like it looks more like an AMC kind of thing. Kind of interesting. But yeah, I watched this short film, The After, which is stars David Oyelowo, and he's like,
he was Martin Luther King, right?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He played MLK, and basically he plays a dad, a father, the daughter and their wife. And one day, some guy just started stabbing people.
That was wild.
It was wild. I was kind of like, "What? Wait, what is this?"
so
he's-
crazy.
Yeah. Then like he stabs the guy stabs the daughter, and then he like jumps off the then his wife jumps off the bridge. Was it?
Yeah, the little overpass thing.
Yeah, it was weird. I was kind
Face first.
yeah, I was
Just-
kind of like, wait, what's happening here?
Yeah, like listen, I get it.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
But your daughter's been stabbed and tossed. She's gone.
yeah.
You can walk your ass down and fucking try to like your head first. like, yeah,
But nah, that was a crazy thing to see. And then like the rest of the movie is basically him grieving.
that's like a ride share.
Yeah, he's like Uber drive, whatever they call it. And I don't know, did they have Uber in the UK?
I don't know.
I don't know, because it's set in the UK.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so I don't know. It was like a Uber. They call it Uber over there. But yeah, he's a rideshare driver, and he's taking home this family. Then like their daughter looks like his daughter in a way. So that kind of gives them like memories and pain. So, and yeah, I was like, it's like a well made film for sure. I was kind of like, after I was kind of like, oh okay,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of like that. I was kind of like, oh. I don't know if I would nominate this for an Oscar, but
No.
Because I was like, okay. He spends the rest of the movie kind of like sad.
Yeah.
Then he cries.
Nothing.
the movie
Nothing
ends.
really happens.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I get it. It's like showing the grieving process,
Yeah.
which is fine. But I just felt like it was kind of like, oh, okay.
Well, it was kind of weird that like the daughter hugged him, right? Like,
I don't know. I saw that like, okay, she recognizes he's in pain, I guess, but I don't know.
it was a little weird.
She was kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was weird.
And she's holding on to him too, like
Yeah,
from
like-
behind. And then he's like,
He's like, you're mine.
yeah.
You're mine now. You're my dad. I don't know.
And like
I don't know.
the parents didn't give a fuck either.
Oh no, they were like, okay, let's get away from this weird man.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna be like, oh, can we talk to you? I thought that's where maybe they're gonna have a conversation about what he's going through and everything, but nope.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just leave him on the sidewalk.
Well, and if you look at it, it looks like he's having like a heart attack, and they just grab their shit and go inside.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
They don't even
care
like-
about this man's
Yeah,
well-being.
they don't
at all.
even like check on the man. He's down there, and they just fucking dart inside.
I know, maybe they thought like, I don't know, he was like doing something over her. Then I would get it.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
But then no, they like full on see her like.
But then you would have
hug
whooped
her.
his ass though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like they full on see her hugging him.
Yeah,
So I don't know. It was kind of a weird way to do it.
yeah.
I thought. So I was kind of like on that one, but the rest of the short films were very good. Besides that, but the thing I've noticed with these ones, these are kind of like a little less indie, more high end productions. Like two of them are produced by Netflix,
Oh wow.
and then like the rest of them kind of like were like supported by the kind of not supported by the government, but like the state
yeah.
that they're made in. Well, you're not one of them was like French, so like supported by the French government, of course. So it's kind of like, so I'm kind of like, I remember it used to be more or less like big names attached to these short films. It's
Like
kind of
that-
like,
Yeah,
That's
because
cheating.
it's
Yeah, I feel like-
it's shorts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because literally like one of them is the Wes Anderson short film.
Yeah, that's not fair.
So it's kind of like, I was like, okay, we know who's gonna win this. Fucking Wes Anderson.
Like who can fucking compete with that?
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
yeah,
Like that's not.
Like it's a good short film. I'm just kind of like, this is kind of more an area where you get the no names to shine. You know.
I was like, why would you do that?
I mean, you already got the big names there. It's like, why not just give the lesser known names? Their
They
time
should
in
they
the
should
sun.
do like like an indie. It should be like an indie short,
Mm-hmm.
and then like if the big timers want to make it, then they can like I don't know, call it something, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
But it should definitely be like broken up.
yeah, exactly.
Like what the fuck why do they need more like shine? Like give the indie people
Yeah,
us a chance, and like hey, you got a legit chance of making it here. Like I feel like they should do that in general. Like it should be, best picture for this indie film, best indie film picture. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like it should be those categories in the Academy.
yeah. There's a lot of categories I wish were in the Oscars.
Yeah.
There's so I know We're gonna. Oh well, it's not bad. Not really what we're talking about later. But they had just announced they're going to do a best casting category in like the next year or two, or at least starting next year, I think. So that's kind of cool. But they did definitely need best stunts.
Yeah,
I don't know why they don't have best stunts in
that's
there.
weird.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
It's just a bunch of old people.
Oh yeah, like stunts.
Yeah.
We got CGI now. We don't need that.
We'll cut that out so that doesn't hurt our chances later on in life.
The elderly.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, it feels like it should be.
Yeah,
Like, there should be like best indie picture, best actor in this indie film, and things like that. Best indie director, because it is part of film, and it doesn't just have to be Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah. Exactly, I get that. Yeah, but yeah, that was still fun to watch all those short films and everything. I just know it is obvious who the winner is going to be at this point. But yeah, it's fine. And
as soon as I heard the name, I think everybody knows.
Yeah. And I watched Fargo, of course. We're going to talk about that later. And then the last thing I watched was, have you guys heard of the new J-Lo movie?
Yes,
I have.
on Amazon.
Yeah, the Amazon. This is called "This Is Me Now," based off her new album that she came out with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I decided to watch it one morning. I was like, okay, it's like 60 minutes long. So it won't take up too much of my time. I was like, I'll watch J-Lo's Vanity Project. And
I'll entertain it.
And yeah, within the first 10 minutes is the most batshit insane thing I've seen in a long time. Because it's like, have y'all ever, I know you've seen Avatar. You've seen Avatar. It's like Avatar mixed with
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. It's like Avatar mixed with, like, ever heard the movie Cloud Atlas?
Sounds familiar.
Like a big,
No, I don't
like
think I
stars like Tom Hanks and Halle Berry. It's like directed by the ladies that directed the Matrix.
The new one?
No.
All the Matrix movies.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. But no, but
I don't
but
think
yeah,
I-
it's like kind of like this big old expensive, like big sci-fi, like big old shots and everything, big productions and everything.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that. And it was like within the first 10 minutes, it was like J-Lo's trying to like save the universe.
First 10 minutes?
Within the first 10 minutes, it's like starts off with like her riding on a motorcycle in this big open vast ocean with her husband.
Wait.
And they get in a car, they get in a motorcycle accident.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
You're talking about Atlas, right? Some different movie.
Cloud Atlas.
Cloud Atlas, yeah.
She has a movie produced called Atlas.
Really?
That's coming out this year.
all right. That's
Wow.
pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
But no.
Coincidence? I think not. That's kidding.
But no, and then it's like a dream, and then it's like she wakes up in like this factory, and then there's like a giant machine in the middle of the factory where it looks like a heart, and it's like about to explode, and then like and then like everybody that's working there starts dancing, and then they're like trying to like stop the machine from exploding, and there's like James Cameron-esque shots, and
Now,
it's insane.
now let me ask you this: is it like a long music video with like a?
It's basically like segments of music videos with with a narrative going through just about
Okay.
her. It's about her basically like a J-Lo therapy session where she's just talking about how she's had trouble with marriage and love and stuff. So it's basically just like J-Lo basically exposing herself in a way,
Not the good way.
not the good way, the trauma way. And then there's like cameos by a bunch of celebrities. Like you got Fat Joe playing the therapist, and Ben Affleck is of course in it. And
What is he?
He plays like a weird. He plays Jim Jam
Oh, shit.
in a way. He plays Jim
Huh.
Jam. He's like he's kind of recognizable, but not really because he has a bunch of makeup on. He got like Trump hair
I'm gonna need
a little bit.
I'm gonna need my royalties.
Yeah. And he says the line, "Why am I poop green?"
What? Okay.
It's an extremely weird movie.
Is this just a sequel to their Dunkin' Donuts commercial?
It might as well be.
Because Fat Joe's in there,
Yeah.
Ben Affleck.
Oh my god, that because J-Lo and Fat Joe are best friends. It's like these Puerto Ricans stick together.
So Puerto Rican with this hair.
Yeah. And then there's other cameos by like Keke Palmer and Post Malone and Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Maybe the
Sofia Vergara.
I was gonna say maybe they're gonna be on the album, but then
What is Neil deGrasse Tyson gonna do? He's gonna be one of those out like a skit or like those like interlude.
Yeah.
His voice.
But yeah, it's like I give it like 3 stars, so it's like a mid for me. But like on an overall technical scale, it looks great. Like it looks. I'll say it. Like it looks better than like most Marvel movies that have been coming out recently. Like it looks.
Dang,
like
you heard it here, folks.
Like at actual cinematography and good VFX. Like I was like really impressed by it. And I believe it's directed by Dave Meyers. He usually does.
Oh
music.
yes,
he usually does music videos for like Kendrick and like all kind of like big artists. Ariana Grande and all that. You know, so he's been around for a long time. He does pretty great music videos. So
damn, he did a whole 60-minute. Wow.
Yeah, it's like from a technical standpoint, it's really cool.
Yeah,
but like from the story perspective, it's like I can do without this. But yeah, I recommend it though, just for you guys to check out because it's pretty insane.
Wow. Wow.
Oh yeah, Jamal's watching the trailer right now. But yeah, that's everything I've watched.
Jamal.
all right,
It's your turn.
I'll come back to that. Let's see the top 5 things that I watched.
Yes, sir.
Little Giants.
Oh, the Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that forever since I was a kid. Probably.
Yeah,
that's a good movie.
It's on YouTube.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
And I was like, oh, okay. Side note: 3 Ninjas is also on YouTube.
Oh hell yeah, classics.
Yeah. So Little Giants, Love and Basketball, Fargo, Past Lives, and my last one's tough because I was going back and forth between The Staircase, which is a show on HBO, and Shrinking, which is a show on Apple TV.
Apple TV.
But I think I might give it to Shrinking. It's 30 minutes, so it's a breeze to like get through. It's got Jason Segel. Is it Jason Segel? Yeah.
Is that Will Ferrell in it too?
No. Wait, does it? No, that's Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah,
Unless he makes an appearance and I don't know. Right?
No, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. Yeah, yeah.
Then stop cutting me off. So yeah, the Shrieking is pretty good. It's just like Harrison Ford is this old therapist. They're both are therapists, and then like Jason Segel's wife is killed in a car accident, so he's kind of like he's going off the deep end. He takes in like he has his daughter. They aren't getting along. She's grieving. It's hilarious. Not their situation, but like the show. There's like one scene where it's like there's this racist neighbor. So they take in like this black guy who's a patient, and the black guy goes out and he's like taking the trash out, and the lady comes over. She's like, "May I help you?" And he's looking. He's like, "Oh, okay." He says some shit, and then there's another neighbor who's kind of like the Jason Segel's kind of like friend, whatever. So she comes over. She's like, "The family knows him, Pam. Go back inside." And so she's all like, "Well, I'm just checking." So then what's the name comes out. He's all like, he says some shit. He's like, "Pam, stop being racist," or some shit. And then the daughter standing back there, like they're all like ganging up on Pam because she's like a racist, like this old white lady.
Yeah.
And then so like the one who's like the family, they know him. Her husband drives by like in his car. He doesn't even stop. He just like drives by, reverses. He's like, "Babe, do you need me to get out?" She's like, "No, it's fine." And he's all like, "Hi, Pam." And then the wife is all like, "We don't like Pam. Don't say hi to her." And then he's all like, "Go eat a dick, Pam." And then he just drives off. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
That's
but that's
2 cents.
That shit is pretty fucking hilarious.
That's great.
Little Giants. I love that movie because it's to me it's like one of the best like underdog movies. Just like the whole like football scene of just when Icebox is cheerleading, and then she comes back out, and then Spike don't play with girls, and then just like that whole kind of like scene is real. Fumarowski. That shit is hilarious.
People who've never seen the movie were like, "What the fuck?
What's going on with him?"
Go watch Little Giants.
Icebox, who the fuck?
Yeah, Icebox. I love the part where what's his name is coaching him up. He's the Cowboys coach. I can't remember his name. Michael Malley. Not Michael Malley. Is it Michael Malley?
That's
not Michael Malley.
Ed O'Neill.
There you go.
Ed O'Neill.
Michael Malley's fucking guts.
Yeah.
Ed O'Neill is like coaching the Cowboys, and he's like giving them the speech, and these are like little kids, little boys. And Spike's dad is standing there and he's talking about, you know, whatever. And he's like, go baby, go baby, go. And he's so like fucking like into it. And then like the other coach is just looking at him. He's like, what? Yeah, fantastic.
Treats his football team like the Navy.
Yeah, legit. He's got Spike carrying a fucking refrigerator on his back.
Yeah.
Love and Basketball. That's just a great movie. I always find it funny, like when they're in the car and she starts talking about like you know you show emotion is great. Blah blah blah. I'll show it. I guess I gotta be talking to and talk down and whatever. And then for some reason, like he's Quincy, Mike Epps, not Mike Epps, Omar Epps.
Yeah.
I was close. He starts talking like, you know, yeah, like, well, you got an attitude problem. You got to chill, relax. And then she just randomly brings up, well, this scar on my face. It's like, y'all were like 9 years old. Like, you're still holding on to that shit.
When I was Kyla Pratt.
My younger self. But it's such a good movie, though.
Yeah.
I will say it was pretty fucked up how, like, she didn't stay with him because of curfew. She's like, I got curfew. Mm-hmm. We can talk there, though. He's like, nah, fuck off.
That's funny.
And then you know Zeke McCall with his deep ass voice. We got enough money to keep your fine ass from good and gold. Damn woman! Like when she shows the earrings at him or whatever. Damn!
Oh my goodness!
And then just a good movie. Mm-hmm. And it made me think like that cast was loaded.
It was.
Wow.
Like they had some black all-stars in there. Like Tyra Banks, Gabrielle Union, Omar Epps, Sanaya Lathan, the mom that's in every fucking black movie, like the skinny one, not the fat one.
Yeah. Not the fat one.
The Allstate, Zeke McCall,
Dennis Haysbert,
the fucking crackhead looking mom. Who else was in there? Yeah. Shar Jackson.
Yeah.
Kevin Federline's baby mama. Fucking Scary Movie girl.
Regina Hall.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
She kind of blends in with Regina King.
Does she?
Name wise,
yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Name wise, yeah, they had a pretty solid cast. And then Fargo, we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
yeah, that's kind of all I've been watching. I was very close to starting that new Austin Butler show.
Oh, Masters. Oh yeah, I've been watching that Masters
Okay.
Day. It's a good show.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna watch it, but then it was like an hour or something.
Oh wow!
An
Each
hour
episode?
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was like, I'll get to it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I didn't want to.
Started.
Yeah.
I didn't
Understandable.
I didn't want to put that much time to it. Oh, Past Lives. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's great.
I don't think it'll win Best Picture.
Oh no. Yeah.
Here's a hot take. I don't know if it should have even been nominated.
Oh, you whore.
Ooh.
That is a hot take.
You know, like I enjoyed it, and it's a really good movie. I just don't know if it's like.
Well, now that we're on camera.
Shit just starts flying everywhere.
Shit just got real, folks.
But like, yeah, I don't know if it's a Best Picture. You know what I mean? Like nomination. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It's really good. I will say the part where like they're at the bar and like they're just fucking like they're having such a side conversation where like even if I'm the husband, I gotta sit like in between because it's a lot of laughing. It's a lot of you know a lot of
Yeah, her husband's a stronger man than me.
yeah because like motherfucker would have got like nah, hold up,
Yeah. Hey now.
this is my bitch.
Yeah. That whole thing you had when you were 10.
Yeah, that's
fuck
that.
now.
Fuck that. Like, because like the scene where like she's in the bathroom brushing her teeth or whatever the fuck she's doing, and she's like, yeah, he was here for me. He still thinks I'm just like the 10-year-old and blah blah blah. And then the husband's just like, you could see on his face, he's just like, the fuck is going on here?
He's like, when's he leaving again?
Yeah, when's he leave?
Yeah.
And then he's all like, is he attractive? And then she's like, yeah. And then now his antennas are like, do you think he's attractive? And then she's all like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Bitch, what you mean, maybe?
You're supposed to say no.
What the fuck you mean, maybe?
me, your white king.
Yeah.
Your white king.
He says kind of something like that too. He's like, "Oh, it's a perfect story." It's like I'm the white villain, the American, it's like stopping this love story of
The context that is about a Korean couple.
Yeah. Korean couple.
Yeah.
They meet when they're like 9 or 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The girl moves to America, and then he finds her, and they start talking again. And yeah, it's a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I love like the scene where like they're on a Skype call, and you could tell that she's just kind of like, so hey, are you gonna ever come to New York? And he was just like, yeah, probably about like a year and a half. She's like, oh, okay, well, I'm never coming back to what's the name? Pretty much like she's like, oh, I'll be there like a year and a half. But she was also like, I'm trying to like set my roots and stuff in New York. And yeah, and then it's like boom, 12 years pass, and now they're married. She's married to the white guy.
Yeah.
And then that's when I sent like the picture of him with his leg like swung over her. And it's like, what is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my hot take. I don't know if it's best picture worthy.
Mm.
I don't know if it's best picture nomination worthy.
Yikes.
I would say it's nomination worthy.
Okay.
I don't think it's. I'm not gonna win.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm not that dumb.
He's not that blind.
I'm not that blind. but yeah, I think it's worthy because I feel like it's a story that resonates with everybody. Because I feel like we've all been there in a certain way with like people. Yeah, certain people we have a fondness for, like even in love with. And being like you'd be to just be like kind of like what it could have been like, that kind of thing. Like another world, another life that we could have been together. Like what could have been kind of thing. So I feel like that just like it resonates with people, and it's the director Celine Song, her very first film that she directed, which is I think is very impressive for like a debut feature.
And the bar set pretty high now, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I still don't think it should be nominated, but that's just. but I really enjoyed it. I give it a peak.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I'm saying it's maybe I would have liked a little bit more, like on their relationship, I guess. You know what I mean? Because like I mean, they never like really officially dated. Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I enjoyed. And Three Ninjas is just a classic. Rock.
That's best picture. Movie.
Yeah, 100%. I love. Yeah. Three Ninjas is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but today in film history.
On this day in film history, February 19th. On this day in film history, back in February, and on February 19th, 2006, Ang Lee wins Best Director at the BAFTAs for Brokeback Mountain.
Wow.
And I believe what?
What?
It's like wow.
That sounded like a little anti right there.
No, I was like, okay, wow,
Wow.
that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. That's exactly what that wow said.
No, I didn't.
Wow.
I'm not the one that said that Past Lives was not Oscar.
What does that have to do with
worthy.
anything?
Well, they're not gay.
Yeah. What does that have to do with anything? You were like, wow.
No, not wow. I was like, oh wow.
I guess.
Okay. If the gays have to win something, all right.
But no, Brokeback Mountain's a fantastic movie.
Well, according to Jonathan.
No, I did not say that.
And yeah, he won. Didn't know. I don't think did he win Best Director for that movie? I think he did. I want to say he did.
You know, I'm getting tired of the Jake
Oscar,
disrespect here.
Oh, what's going on?
I'm just saying, Brokeback Mountain, fantastic.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. Rob Job,
Oh, you're talking about like in terms of like
what he's like. What? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Not recognition.
I'm surprised he didn't get one for Nightcrawler.
That.
Because that was an amazing
I
performance.
mean, come on,
Mm-hmm.
come on. What year was that? Jamie, pull that up.
2014.
Okay.
I want to say.
Who won Best Picture in 2014? We're getting our esteemed search panel on it. But you know what I mean? Like Brokeback Mountain, Nightcrawler, Hell, best supporting actor in Prisoners.
What would you say the best picture in 2014?
No, best actor in whenever Nightcrawler came out, and best picture. Who won best picture when Nightcrawler came out, and best actor?
So best actor in 2014 was Matthew McConaughey.
And that's got to be
Dallas Buyers Club.
Okay.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that would always been an iffy one.
I don't know about that one.
And then what was the other one? Best picture in 2014?
It doesn't have to win best picture, but
Was it Spotlight?
Spotlight was really good.
Yeah. It might have been Spotlight. If I'm remembering correctly.
Well, once he
12 Years a Slave.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, that deserved it.
that can have what's in
That
it.
movie's great. But yeah, I think he should have been nominated for best actor at least.
The fact that he doesn't have it for Nightcrawler is criminal. And Hugh Jackman should have been. Was he nominated for Prisoners?
I don't think so. No,
Come on,
I don't think that movie got nominated at all.
that movie is fantastic.
Maybe it makes cinematography.
Like that movie is fantastic. So the fact that like Jake didn't get an Oscar for Nightcrawler, and Hugh Jackman for Prisoners, to me, is criminal. I don't know what that has to do with film history. Maybe because he's in Brokeback Mountain, but yeah.
No, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
Brokeback Mountain is a really great movie.
That's a whole kind of like podcast episode of just, I won't say snubs,
The Jake slander.
but like
Jake Gyllenhaal slander.
A Jake Gyllenhaal episode.
will not be tolerated here, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
So, Academy, get your shit together, man.
Jamal does not tolerate no more.
I can't handle this. Jake Erasure anymore.
What are we going into the topic of the pod, or are we doing
The box office report of the week.
all right?
All righty. So
Stop with the fucking Jake slander. You fucking
this is the news.
John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
This is news with John Burgundy.
bitches.
All right, we are back, and for the box office weekend of February 16th through the 18th, we have number one coming in at 28.6 million is Bob Marley, One Love. Number two coming in at 15.4 million is Madam
Don't
Web.
worry
Madam Web.
about a thing.
Madam Mid. And then,
Every little thing gonna be alright.
Now we're going to get copyright strike
damn it.
by the Marley estate. Ziggy going to come in here and be like, what are you doing, man? Stop singing.
But you know whose family like really be on people? Fucking Marvin Gaye's
Oh,
family.
yeah.
Oh, really?
They don't-
They hounding people that. I remember they did it to Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, they don't fuck around.
Yeah, they do.
And Ed's grandmother had just died or some shit.
Yeah.
And they still took that boy to court.
Yeah, I remember that he won. I remember he won the case. He was looking mad about it too.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah, fuck off. Like, fuck off.
I know Marvin was still like, leave this boy alone.
They're fucking, they sit there fucking just like, oh, that's it. Nope.
That's it.
There it is. There it is. Like, y'all niggas must be broke.
It's like, Ariana Grande, we're coming for your ass.
Robin Thicke, we got you, motherfucker.
I mean, that one was more valid.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Ed Sheeran one was ridiculous. Yeah. But what was the other box office?
Sorry. Number two was Madam Web, coming at 15.4 million. Number three is Argyle, coming in at 4.9 million.
I forgot about Argo.
Number four is Migration, coming in at 3.8 million. And last but not least, we have The Chosen, season 4, episode 4 through 6, I guess. I guess they
Was
were.
that a show?
The Jesus show, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they were
they did a
put.
limited screening, well, a limited release of the premiere episodes, I think.
Yeah. And
Oh, wait, what episode was it?
it was
4 through
episode,
6.
Oh, they're
4
doing
through
more
6.
than like the first episode. I thought they were just doing like the first.
Yeah,
two.
it's at season 4, episode 4 through 6. So I
What
don't
the
know.
hell? So they just put in the whole show? They're making people pay to watch it? Oh, that's scummy because Christian shit always does like numbers.
They gotta
so,
make.
yeah.
They gotta make money.
Imagine if they did it around Easter.
Oh,
Shit.
Forget
what makes
about
you?
it.
Hey, what makes you think they're not?
Shit.
This was their soft. What do they call it? Soft to see if it made money. So they can do it
exactly,
honestly.
yeah. So they can do like a little movie.
So
Yeah.
that they can resurrect it.
We're gonna bring back Jesus in this movie.
Bring back Jesus to the movies. Okay, and that came in at 3.6 million. So yeah,
That's good numbers for a damn TV show.
The Chosen.
Yeah, I've
what
seen ads for it. It's basically about Jesus.
You know what's so crazy, right? Jesus was heavy in the Super Bowl commercials.
He was.
He paid a pretty penny. I mean, he was
He was there.
he had like 3 or 4 commercials.
Yeah, a weird
He was
amount of
present.
Got a weird amount of commercials like that.
Yeah.
It was odd.
Very weird. One was about like cleaning feet.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck does this have to do with anything? Like, what's the message here? I didn't.
Here, quickly, I just say the best Super Bowl commercial was the Ben Affleck one.
That was fantastic.
That was funny. That actually made me legit laugh.
I can't really like think of any other ones. I know the Dunkin' Donuts.
I like the Christopher Walken one where everyone
Oh,
was
yeah,
like
that was a good
doing
one.
an impression of him. That was pretty funny.
Hey, what?
My God.
He's like, what are you doing? But yeah, Jesus was heavy, man. Mm-hmm. He opened the checkbook.
Heavier than
He
Taylor
opened-
Swift dunk on the show.
Sadly.
But I just want to talk about Man and Web real quick because that cost like $90 million to make.
90 million.
I believe.
Holy.
I mean that like compared to other superhero movies, that's not as expensive because usually superhero movies cost like $200 million plus dollars.
Yeah.
So it's like a hefty penny depending on. So even though this is like
15.4.
yeah, even though this was cheaper, it was like still like a big bomb for sure.
Okay, now this.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about Sydney Sweeney again.
No.
I was just gonna say that.
Are we gonna,
I feel like that's where it goes.
Is Sydney
No.
Sweeney a box office draw?
It's her fault. It's her fault. Everything.
But this one could be a little like. Do you just think that women superheroes can't draw? Like they,
like drawing like audience?
yeah, like draw.
Yeah,
No,
I was
this
gonna
is
say-
a good conversation to have. I think.
You know what I mean? Because if you look at what the Marvels,
Mm-hmm.
what was the other one with Brie Larson?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
That made $1 billion. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
But like that's probably the only successful one, maybe, right?
Wonder Woman
Wonder
No,
Woman
but
did
I'm just talking.
successfully
I'm just talking like
in the sphere of Marvel.
yeah.
Oh.
Black Widow. Well, that came out during COVID, so but
Yeah,
yeah,
they
that
did
was,
her
that,
dirty, yeah.
that made good money. I think.
But like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
is that the reason why? Like, are you know?
I just feel like it's a bad timing thing because I feel like superhero movies have been on the decline for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel like the writing for a good amount of those movies aren't particularly good either. So I feel like it's a mix of that.
So do you?
Really, I feel like it's not like because people just want to see good movies at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So if Man and Web was a good movie, I'm sure people would have saw it.
But like, do
No.
you? But like,
Yeah.
you could put Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man, and people will go see it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, do you think like they need? I don't know. Are they sandbagging the women? Like, because if it's bad writing, right? Like that already starts. You kind of put them behind, and then like, are they really promoting it like they could be?
I did see some of that, like the whole Madam Web. What is it like? Marketing and like the way they were promoting was super
It's
weird.
very weak. Yeah.
And
You know what I
very
mean? Like,
weak. Yeah.
like are they already like setting them up for failure?
Yeah, I feel like Sony knows this movie's already a bust, so they're just kind of like, all right, let's put it out there. Just get Dakota Johnson to say a few words about it.
Yeah.
So you're saying they did the Aquaman for this?
Basically, yeah, in a way, yeah. They just kind of throw it out into the ether. Just like, all right, go find God,
Find Jesus?
find God, find Jesus, find God, and just like, well, hope it makes a decent amount of cash, that kind of thing. Because I feel like, yeah, I just feel like it's kind of like a mix of timing. I just feel like. I just feel like, yeah, there's like superheroes on the decline. No one really wants to see these particular type of movies right now at the moment. Because I felt like, like Wonder Woman did well, and then like Captain Marvel did well. So it was like a mix of like just timing and like bad writing, I believe. So
Yeah, because I was just that's just something that I was thinking about of just
Yeah.
like is it because it's women and like maybe I don't know like maybe like the superheroes, it's not me, the superhero fans,
Yeah,
which would be you guys. I'm lumping you guys in there.
right. Look at
Sexist.
Look at us, Jonathan. They're the superhero boys.
You sexist.
Where's my cape?
But like, is it, you know what I mean? Like, is it less exciting because they are women, you know what I mean? Or like is it less, I don't know, believable?
I don't think it's less believable, really.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah.
Now, maybe
I just feel like you maybe there is like a kind of like a all around sexism around it, just because like, oh, this is a movie for women, for women, so the guys can stay home, kind of thing.
So maybe then they should, because Charlie's Angels when it came out, and that bombed.
The recent one,
yeah. And then they tried to like, well, guys didn't want to come out and support.
Yeah, they were trying to like go like for an ultra feminist thing.
But like
that one, then later that she was like, "Oh, I wasn't trying to make it feminist. I was just trying to make a good action movie." It's like they're trying to like backtrack on that. So
Elizabeth thinks,
yeah,
I don't know. It just seems like something is kind of getting lost in the trend. And maybe it is just like superhero movies are just shit now.
I mean, the Supergirl. I think that's like the next female-led superhero movie come out, the Supergirl movie. So we'll see how that one does, and see if that's, because that could be a good movie and still make no money. So we'll see if that's people just don't want to see women play superheroes. I don't know.
Now maybe it might just be me, but the Madam Web isn't really a super known character.
That's part of it too.
So,
it's like who the fuck is Madam Web?
Yeah,
like,
and I just feel
the
like
normal audience.
Yeah, you know, because me as a like not a comic book person, but I know like
that's a
the
lot.
famous. I mean, I know of, but I don't know like every
You're like a
single,
casual fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alex,
What would I be?
Like
You're the outskirts. You're that creep that's looking in the window.
Okay.
I just play.
Not a fan.
I'm the one that watches.
Calling people creeps, that's very offensive. That's very offensive. And people's reputation, it gets ruined because of that.
You could get me canceled, bro.
Okay? That's not cool.
But look at the facts, bro. Look at the facts. No, I'm kidding. But I'm like the person that looks at it from the mirror, like don't want to, be seen looking at it. So I just see the mirror reflection one. But anyways, I've never really heard or known the story from Madam Web, so it wasn't like, oh, whatever. But maybe it does. I don't know if it does or does not play into what Jamal said, but if they maybe would have had Spider-Man in there or something, then it would have changed like the whole thing a little bit, But yeah, it's just because I would be excited to watch even like, what is it, like Black Cat? That's a
Black Cat movie?
Yeah, 'cause that's with Spider-Man, right? That's yeah. That would be more interesting because I know that character more than like Madam Web.
So do you think pairing like a solid, strong superhero guy with a strong superhero woman would be, kind of the key?
That could help, but if you want to make her more the focus of it, it could still work. But yeah, just like have her still be like the focus of the film, I guess.
I think I got it. What's called Indiana Jones, the last one that came out. That was more, I felt like it was a little more focused on like the woman, right? But it was perfect because like, I mean, they had the main character in there, right? Which kind of helped drive it, but it was her story mainly because it was her taking over, whatever, whatnot. And I think if, like Jamal said, they had a more known character in there, like Venom, who is easily in that universe, right? That's what they said. It's easily in that universe. If they maybe even had him, tag along or something, I don't know. I think it would have helped out a lot.
Yeah, I can see that.
But he wouldn't be the main focus. You know what I mean? He would be in there to kind of like a supporting character.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe that's
that,
yeah.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know.
I guess
it's like a weird industry thing.
Yeah.
Really, it's like, I don't know. It's weird how they're like thinking like this kind of movie was a good idea with this character, I should say.
But
they're making a movie out of this
with
character.
like no kind of introduction.
Yeah, no really introduction at all. Just kind of like, oh, here she is.
Because I'll be honest, I didn't know that it was like part of the Spider-Man universe.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean?
They say it is, but then they vaguely like don't really
Backtrack
say
it
it.
a little
Yeah,
bit,
they kind of backtrack it.
Yeah,
in the way they promote it.
I think the only time that it kind of clicked again was Sydney Sweeney, and I guess her character like she comes down or something.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh, I wanted my character to like super spin or some shit."
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Hey, that's a Spider Woman.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like Spider Man, but lady.
yeah. Then after that, I was just kind of like, all right,
Yeah.
that looks trash.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Now, I will say this though. I think they did try a little hard, like as in like not like in a bad way, but they tried to make it successful with the casting that they got because they try to get some, I guess, like pretty big names in the film, if it makes sense, like Sydney Sweeney, Dakota Johnson, and Isabella Merced, who's like up and coming and doing a lot of like good projects and all that, and like more starting to get her name recognized up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we're going off of just name as like a woman,
Right.
I would assume what's the name is probably like, especially the younger Zendaya's probably like the peak right now, right? She's probably the big name one, unless what's the name? Jenna Ortega.
Okay.
Right. Those two are probably like the two young female talents that are probably like the big names.
Yeah.
And obviously she's in Dune.
Yeah.
But then she's kind of more of like a part of an ensemble. But like, do you think if they were to be, and she was in Spider-Man, but like, do you think like, but do you think if she was like the main focus, like one of those two as like a superhero, do you think it would work then? Because they seem to have kind of crossed over.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that combination, putting butts in seats. I know that we talked about a little earlier, that movie Challenger she's doing. But see, that's she's more of a lead character.
I was gonna say
she's like stop it.
She's on camera. Look at the facts, bro. No, but
yeah,
she's probably the almost biggest name in there, right? In that
yeah,
film?
she is the biggest name.
Yeah, so yeah,
yeah, but yeah, that movie does well. You know, like it's not like not connected to an IP or anything.
Yeah,
it's an original film, and that does like super well at the box office. And like, yeah, she's like a star. Then
when is that set to come out?
April, I believe. Oh, yeah, April, I think.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. I haven't seen any like big promotions for it lately.
I saw a trailer for it.
Oh, okay.
Like when I went to the movies over the weekend.
Okay,
but yeah,
okay.
But yeah, I'll probably start promoting that more soon.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be March.
But yeah, I feel like that combination would probably put more people in seats. I feel like having Jenna Ortega in the last Scream movie helped out the box office of that one more, because that's the most successful one in the franchise in terms of like financial side. So.
And it was really good too.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
So yeah, I wonder if it's just like I said, I think those two are probably like the two biggest kind of young female talents. And I wonder if, like they have the drawing ability that, like, if you do put them in a superhero movie or something, if it would do good.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's talk about some Oscars, because we had been like a couple weeks since the Oscars were announced, I believe. Yeah, January 23rd. So what we got there, Jonathan?
Yes. So the official Oscar nominees were announced on January 23rd, as Alex said, with Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer leading with 13 nominations, followed by Yorgos Lanthimos' Poor Things with 11 nominations, and Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon with 10 nominations. Despite the success of these films, the Academy faced backlash for not nominating Greta Gerwig for Best Director and leaving Margot Robbie out of the Best Actress category. Despite their involvement in their respective films, both women received nominations in other categories, with Greta Gerwig nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay, along with Noah Baumbach, right, for Barbie, which garnered 8 nominations. Critics questioned the omissions and whether they were justified, given Greta Gerwig's and Robbie's significant contributions to their films. What do we think? Do we think they were snubbed, or?
I think
yeah, I'm about to say.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you got
I mean, shit, they're nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, if that's a snub, then
I mean, yeah, it's like Margot. She wasn't nominated for Best Actress, but she's a producer on the film, so that means she's nominated for Best Picture. So she's like still nominated. Same with Greta Gerwig; she's still nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay. Yeah. Even though I think it is a little interesting, she wasn't nominated for Best Director. I wouldn't say like, oh, she 100% deserved to be in there, because I do think she directed the hell of that movie. But I'm like, looking at like what that final list is. I mean, you got like Justine Triet, who did Anatomy of a Fall. I'm just like, can't argue with that. And then like you see Martin Scorsese, Kills for Flower, can't argue with that.
Yeah.
And like Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer, can't argue with that.
Yorgos
Lanthimos, poor thing, can't argue with that either. And then finally, Jonathan Glazer, his own interest, can't argue with that at all. So I'm just like, it's a really solid list that I can't really like knock someone off. Just put Greta Gerwig in, honestly.
Especially, no offense, for Barbie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that also is a thing too. Is that it killed at the box office, but I think it's still seen as it's Barbie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not seen as something that like you sit there and you're like, oh man, like this is what I'm watching here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a good time.
yeah, it's a very good time.
But to still be nominated for Best Picture,
Yeah.
Best Adapted Screenplay, like you said, Margot's a producer on there.
Yeah, best like production design, costumes.
Like, no.
Like the multiple songs from the movie are nominated.
Yeah.
They're like doing great.
It's
Literally the number one movie of the year.
Yeah.
Like
Now-
they're good.
they're great.
I do think people sometimes tend to confuse, like, because a movie does well at the box office and all that, that should translate into like, oh, they automatically get this nomination for that, right? So
Mixing
for example,
popularity with
yeah,
nominees.
because like Alex said, nothing against Greta or anything, but I've seen other of her films, and those she directs the hell out of it, right? Like
Like Little Women.
or Little Women.
Like, I think she would have been nominated for that one.
Yeah.
That was a great film.
And then she also did Lady Bird. So like these are like, wow. Like, you could see that she did, amazing in that. Not saying that she didn't do any amazing in this one either, but compared to like, the rest of the people that are in that category, yeah, So
I mean, you just listen. You got some heavy fucking hitters.
It is, yeah.
So to even be nominated in Best Picture, that to me, that's like, hey, I look at it as like we had the highest grossing movie in the box office,
yeah.
and we're nominated for Best Picture. That's just fucking success.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like, yeah, her being nominated for Best Director. It's not like she, like you said, it's not like she was going to win. I mean, it's a great accolade to have, but realistically, of what she would be going up against, like you're probably not going to win that.
Yeah, exactly. She's going up against Titans.
You know what I mean?
Basically, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, to be nominated would have been nice, because then you can say, oh, I was nominated with blah 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 and this and that.
Yeah.
Best Actress for Margot. This isn't even Margot's best performance by a long shot. You know what I mean? Like, I thought she was really good in Babylon, and I think we talked about that last year, where it seemed like like if she was going to be nominated, she should have got nominated for that. Did she get nominated for I, Tonya? Probably.
She did.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I would like to have seen her win for that one. Oh, she'll get hers one day.
I don't know.
I'm definitely sure.
Are we? Fucking 2 minutes ago, we were sitting there talking about Jake. That motherfucker ain't got his. So
I think she'll get hers
she's
before
the
Jake.
female Jake Gyllenhaal.
took Denzel to be a bad guy? like
Excuse you. The first time he won, he played a slave.
okay, but like let this motherfucker played Malcolm X.
Yeah, he definitely should have won.
What are we talking
That
about?
was some bullshit.
What are we talking about?
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, it's kind of crazy. Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
like motherfuckers who don't even know the real Malcolm X
Know him.
Thought it
was like, oh, this is the real Malcolm X.
That's Malcolm.
Like, fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Well, yeah.
that's a whole different thing. I'll save that rant for the Oscars.
But no, it was like
Yeah.
seeing like the backlash that whole thing, because it was a huge deal. It was like everybody was like, "What the fuck, Academy? Why aren't you nominating fucking Greta Gerwig and Barbie? They're proving the point of the movie. Proving the point of the movie because they nominated America Ferrera, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they
best,
did.
Best supporting actress.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, okay.
Interesting one.
Last year, right?
The Jamie Lee Curtis thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Are they gonna do one every year?
Come on, man.
I love America Ferrera to death,
Yeah.
but
Come
I'm
on.
just like, dude,
Come on.
okay. I know she made
Interesting.
she had a great monologue in the movie. That's probably what sealed the deal.
Right.
But yeah, I was kind of like, okay, could have been someone in there.
I definitely don't think, and we'll talk about that during the Oscars, but I don't think she's not even going to be close to winning.
No, yeah,
I think it's going to go to Rudolph
Divine Joy Randolph.
in the whole.
I agree,
goodness,
100%.
And if not, imagine if she wins.
That'd be crazy. That'd be another like.
Imagine.
That'd be like what?
And no offense to America Ferrera.
Yeah.
Because she's great in Superstore.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She was in another movie that's it's almost kind of low budget. A couple years ago, where it's like a warehouse or something. God, yeah, I'd have to remember it. But she was pretty good in that. But there's no way in hell that she.
Ugly Bear Betty is an Oscar nominee.
Oh, there you go.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Wait, then I was gonna call her America for ugly.
Yeah,
What was that?
First
of all,
folks.
I would never
Alec
call
called
that
her ugly.
I would never call that woman ugly.
because it sounded like Ugly Betty. Ugly. I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. We like America in here.
I'm like, hold on now. Like, what did she do to you?
Yeah, I was like,
But,
like it personally.
But I was saying, like, the backlash that I got was insane.
Yeah,
like
that's
way
wild.
too much going on.
That's wild.
And I just feel like it's like that backlash was discrediting all the other women that were in the nominees and the other achievements by the women just overall in the Oscar nominees, because they made some history. Like Lily Gladstone,
Yeah.
the first Native American actress nominated for best acting role, I believe.
Yeah.
Like in general, which is a crazy thing to think about. And I believe Justine Triet is like the first female director to be nominated for director and screenplay at the same time. And I believe Best Picture as well. So there's a lot of historic landmarks going on there. And there's just like discrediting Margot Robbie also as the producer. Because I don't know if you guys seen interviews of her talking about her trying to get Barbie off the ground.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's really impressive. Shows how amazing. I would love to have her a producer because like she was really like steadfast on like getting this movie made, and she pitched the movie as like, okay, you like Spielberg. She pitched it like, okay, Spielberg and dinosaurs. Like, what did that make Jurassic Park? What did that make $1 billion? And you connect Greta Gerwig and Barbie, you get $1 billion movie as well.
Yeah.
And she was kind of like, well, maybe that won't make $1 billion, but I really was really passionate about the movie.
Yeah.
Look what happened. The biggest movie of the
She
year.
promised them $1 billion, and she gave them $1 billion.
Are we sure she promised?
Yeah. Well, she said it in
she
an
said
interview.
that?
Yeah, she literally said that.
interview.
Yeah,
So
She promised the studio.
She was kind of like, I don't know if it'll make $1 billion, but I gotta get this movie out the ground because I believe in it so much.
Yeah.
And then when they were like, I guess like, what's it, Universal? I think it was Universal or Warner Brothers asking her to like think about moving the release date of Barbie because Oppenheimer was coming out, and then Margot Robbie saw like, oh, okay, no, we're not gonna move our movie. You can come out on the same day as us if you think it's as good as you think it is.
That's some G shit.
Bars.
And then just walk out the meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That, and she kind of like foresaw Barbenheimer being like, oh, okay, you see like these two
It's a completely
different
Yeah.
movies, and you have them released on the same day. It was like people would be double featuring that kind of shit, and they did. I did.
I improved.
I did that. So yeah, I think she's a genius.
Well, Margot, if you want to produce one of our movies, you know where to find us. P.O. Box 2 Cinema with Love. ...
So yeah, I think it's like this like kind of discrediting her as a producer is kind of lame. I think for people just focus on her just not getting nominated for Best Actress.
I mean, but again, highest grossing movie of the year.
Yeah,
Nominated Best Picture. That's a success.
they are healthy people.
You know what I mean? Like I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take half.
Now
what
Greta
they-
Gerwig can direct whatever she wants to make. Now she'll do. Yeah, she has a blank check.
And I do think this now will set up Margot to come back. Now it's like, all right, I took a break from some heavy stuff. I did Barbie. Now I'm gonna do something, and now you're gonna respect it. And if she pairs up with Greta again, now you have a shoe in. I'd say you have a shoe in for Best Picture and Best Director, and for her as Best Actress, because obviously you won't have Oppenheimer and Poor Things and Killers of the Flower Moon staring at you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think now it just kind of sets them up for, okay, we saw what you did there. Now your follow up to whatever has to be,
Greta Gerwig.
Oh, but she's doing, what is she doing? Greta?
Greta Gerwig?
She's doing
She's doing the Narnia movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe
that's
your
right.
next one.
Yeah. The next one. Out.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
shit,
that-
maybe Margot's in the movie.
I was gonna say, what are the odds she brings her over?
Maybe she's playing the White Queen, the Ice Queen, whatever the fuck they call her in the villain in the Narnia movies.
You know what's a good pairing
Yeah.
that I would want to see?
Yeah.
Saoirse Ronan and Margot Robbie working
Like
with
Greta
Greta.
Gerwig, yeah, that'd be cool.
Who?
Saoirse Ronan
Who does that?
from Lady Bird.
Lady Bird, Little Women.
Yeah,
But
You've seen it before, I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you,
okay.
you see her face, it's like, oh yeah, her.
yeah, okay. But
I don't know how to spell it, but
is
I
she
know that's how you say
Saoirse.
it.
is she fantastic?
Oh yeah,
Amazing, yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh no, that's a good transition. Wait, hold on, I got more to talk about. Because I want to talk about some of the. God damn
sorry.
it! It was close. You were close. Leo was snubbed.
For Best Actor.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
And people were saying like, "Oh, this is his best role."
Yeah, but that guess what? It like, Leo didn't come on and come as to be cry about it. It was just like, oh,
Well, because shit, he knows.
he knows. He's like, I'm the shit.
Well, and also he knows that it took him forever just to get one.
And what did he do on Instagram? He supported Lily Gladstone.
There you go.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, De Niro's nominated, which is good because he was great in it.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic in it. And the never snub.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Just for something.
Forever.
He better get nominated for
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Oh god.
I actually saw that he's going to be in a mini series on HBO.
Oh, really?
Called what?
I don't know, but I know I know they were talking about Dennis Villanueva
Villeneuve.
may direct it.
After he's done with.
He might, yeah.
And I saw that and I was like, God.
Is this Jake's time?
Look at God.
Things are aligning.
I've been like, man, I would love to see Jake in like a TV show, and the fact that it's HBO, like, I know it's gonna fucking be
Max
That'd
is
be
coming
hard.
back.
Yeah.
my dick is stiff.
Bigger than a brain.
I love Jake Gyllenhaal. If you guys don't know,
He made that very apparent.
because he's great.
He is great.
He's fucking great. So Jake, if you're listening and you want to come on To Cinema with Love, one day somebody's really gonna fucking hear this shit, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I want to come on there." Yeah, why not? Then you're more than welcome to come on.
I do like that. The Zone of Interest got a lot of nominations as well.
So that should win Best International, right?
I believe that will.
Hands down.
Yeah, that's Society of the Snow. It's a close second for me. I haven't seen Perfect Days yet, but yeah,
Society of Snow is on Netflix, by the way.
Yeah.
yes, it is.
If somebody wants to suggest that, oh wait, his turn got fucking vetoed.
Then we talk about that when you get there.
Well, we almost didn't talk about it because you almost were late and didn't show up.
Okay.
But that's another thing.
Oh yeah,
But you know who's so fantastic?
Yep.
The cast of Fantastic Four.
I want to say that, but yeah.
Okay. Well, you fucked up my other one.
You fucked up this one. You made the transition. I'll take that.
Yeah. So Marvel Studios surprised fans on Valentine's Day with a retro-style poster announcing the long-awaited casting for the Fantastic Four. Pedro Pascal will play Mr. Fantastic, Vanessa Kirby as the Invisible Woman, Joseph Quinn as the Human Torch, and Avon Moss Backrack, right?
Backrack, yeah.
Backrack as the Thing. Directed by Matt Shakman, known for WandaVision. The film is set for July 2025 release, potentially moving to November due to filming delays. The announcement has generated excitement among fans eager to see Marvel's first family on the big screen.
Not me.
Except Alec.
Nah.
Talk about like the picture real quick though, because the way I see it, I was like, oh, it looks.
You want to see this pic? What do you want to say about it? because we're looking at the picture
Yes.
for that they released the
Wait,
poster.
now that we have a camera.
No, we have we'll edit it in.
Oh, right.
Be ghetto as hell. This
Man.
fucking just like, see?
Oh, look at it. It's a picture. No, wait. So it just looks. Pedro Pascal just looks hilarious in it.
Okay, yeah, he sticks out. He sticks out like a sore thumb. The casting, I love, absolutely love the most is Eben Moss Backrack. That's the thing.
Really?
Because, like, I mean, you know, the character of the Thing.
Yeah.
He's like this kind of like
Cranky.
this average Joe, kind of like New Yorker type dude.
Yeah.
And I guess what Eben Moss Backrack plays in The Bear.
Yeah.
The same, basically,
I thought
essentially
it
the
was in
same.
Chicago, but yeah.
I mean, they're in
Yeah,
Chicago,
yeah.
but it's like kind of like this kind of average Joe.
Yeah.
Kind of like guy who lived in the city. Kind of like he's kind of like one of those guys that knows everybody, and just like kind of like everybody dislikes him. That kind of thing.
Dislikes him?
Likes him.
Oh, likes him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's like perfect for the Thing. I can totally see his voice like coming out of the Thing for sure.
So you don't think he should alter his voice at all or anything?
No, I think
Because you know how a lot.
I mean, they'll probably make it sound like more gravelly. I guess,
I was just
but,
gonna
like,
say because
but like I think,
yeah.
but yeah, I think like
Oh,
this is-
cousin.
yeah,
cousin, yeah.
cousin from the Bear. Yeah, but I think he's absolutely perfect for this role,
Okay.
and I love his design. They actually got the design of the Thing right.
For some reason, I thought it was the black guy, and I was like, that's not cool.
That's wrong. How dare they cover up that?
What
man.
about the rest of the cast?
the rest of the cast? I'll get to Pedro's ass in a second.
Yes. Save the best for last.
But yeah, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. This is the guy that played Eddie in Stranger Things, the last season of Stranger Things.
Yes.
Yeah, and I wasn't like when I first heard he was gonna be casting her. I was kind of like, eh. Like I was like kind of like I liked him. I liked him a lot in Stranger Things actually. But like for Johnny Storm, I was kind of like, I don't know about that. But like seeing him in character a bit with the blonde hair, kind of like the movie's set in the 60s. So I feel like
that's why the picture's like that.
yeah, and then I feel like, oh, okay, so they're going for a more 60s look because he looks like a guy from the 60s,
Yeah,
honestly. So I was like, okay,
doesn't even look like him.
yeah, I was like, okay, I can buy into this.
Wait, is cousin the spaceman back there, the astronaut?
Oh, cousin is the
I
rocket.
mean,
no, I
I mean,
know.
yeah, that's him. That's like him
Okay.
before it becomes.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool. They put them. Yeah, he was an astronaut before he becomes a Thing. And but yeah, Vanessa Kirby, Sue Storm, a bit of a safe choice, but I like it.
Yeah.
I like her. And then we get the Pedro.
Yeah, well, hold on, because I know you want to unleash on him.
Wait, what?
Unleash what, Jamal?
Man, whatever you want. I don't know what you got planned, but do you think there's like some little Easter eggs in
The
here?
picture?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Kind of like
Like, who's this guy on the magazine cover?
that's President Johnson,
Okay, Lyndon B.
Lyndon B. Johnson. Yeah.
Okay. Before
And the little robot friend Herbie.
before you unleash your fury on Pedro,
Okay.
I will say I saw somewhere where like how he remembers his lines. He kind of breaks them down into like some weird.
Oh yeah, that's autistic as hell. That's Reed Richardson.
Okay, so you saw that?
I did.
And then what's the name was
Wait,
in it?
who?
Pedro, like how he remembers his lines.
No, I didn't see that. Okay.
And so like he writes the first letter of the word and some other stuff into columns and shit like that. And somebody, I think I saw it on Reddit, and somebody was like, yeah, this is the main plot to Fantastic Four that only he knows. And he's just like showing it on the screen.
I can't lie, that was a very Reed Richardson thing to do.
I thought that was pretty funny. And then real quick, and then what's the name from Succession is on there? Karen Culkin, like
Kieran Culkin.
Culkin. So they were on like a Zoom call.
Yeah.
And he was just going in and out of God, what's his character's name on Succession?
Roman.
You could just see that he's kind of like going in and out of Roman because he fucking shows the thing, and then he's all like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, he's like, "What the fuck?" And
What is this? What is this?
And then Pedro, he's all like, "Yeah, I'm like the Unabomber," and then you can faintly hear what's the name? Yep.
But yeah, obviously, but like for people who don't know, or just to reiterate, I'm a big fan of Fantastic Four. They're like my favorite superhero team.
Psych.
Them and the X-Men are my favorite superhero teams. And so like seeing when I first heard about Pedro Pascal, I was pissed because there were like other actors involved that would have been much better. I think like Adam Driver, and yeah. So seeing Pedro Pascal, and then I'm kind of like looking at it, he just sticks out like a sore thumb because I'm like, I don't see Reed Richards, I just see Pedro Pascal more so than anything. I feel like I won't be convinced until I see him actually play the role. Like, so I have to actually see him act, because here's the thing: I will give him a chance. I'm not gonna just be like, ugh.
He's just talking now, folks, but he's giving it a chance.
I'm giving him a chance. I'll be like, okay, he I know he's a good actor. It seems like a solid all around guy. So I'm not gonna hate him as a human being for playing this this fictional character.
I don't know. But when it was John Krasinski,
oh no, that was all around piece of shit. that was like the worst experience
in theaters ever.
Theater experience, because like there was like when John Krasinski showed us Reed Richards in Multiverse of Madness. A woman in the corner like lost her goddamn mind seeing him. Like she was like, oh my god, I was like, and she was like the only one in the theater doing it too. Everybody was like looking at her like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's when I knew I turned on the Marvel. I'm the Marvel fandom for good.
Like, I'm the Marvel villain now.
Yeah. I'm a hater. But no,
he celebrated when wanted to kill them.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. But no, yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan of this casting. I made that pretty apparent on my Instagram when I posted the picture of they said, "Oh, Pedro Pascal, the new Reed Richards," and I had that Larry David picture where it's like. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this casting.
But did you tag him though?
Did I? Look, I'm not stupid. I mean, he probably wouldn't even see it anyway.
Wait. My question is, do you hate the casting just because of his character solely, or everybody, or just the two?
I just think I don't like his casting in particular because one, I have seen nothing from him that suggests that he can portray a great Reed Richards.
Okay.
And second, at this point, I just think he's a little bit too oversaturated for me. Because, like, I mean, dudes feel like he's in Last of Us and Mandalorian. And he's like and I feel like he's in like 4 different new movies coming out.
This is his time, though.
I mean, I get it. It's his time. I was kind of, does he really need to be in every big thing?
Well, you didn't have a problem when it was Timothy.
Whatever big thing has Timothy been in, like besides Dune? Wonka? Yeah, I mean, yeah, those are 2 things, and they're like separated apart. It's not like so close back to back.
Okay,
I just feel like it's more like they casted Pedro because he's like the big name at the moment.
He's hot right now.
Yeah, he's hot right now. That's why I feel like it's more based on that than like actually casting for the character.
You don't have a problem with fucking Martin Scorsese winning 11 nominations.
What the fuck?
What
that had to do with anything?
Huh? Motherfucker got half the goddamn.
Take it home.
How dare he?
But nah, but yeah, I feel like it's a bit of oversaturation. But yeah, if he's good, I'll be like, okay, he was good. I'll be like, okay, I'll prove it. Like he proved to me that he's a good Reed Richards. So I'm not afraid to admit I was wrong. So
well, you got until July 2025 or potentially November.
Now, I also want to point out that I love the costumes design so far.
It looks actually really good.
Yeah.
Well, don't get your hopes up because that's just a Valentine's Day card.
I know. This is me being a fucking nerd dissecting this poster.
Oh my god! Look at the stripes on his chest.
Yeah, I did like the logo. I like the costume.
Yeah. Look at that 4. It's such a good 4. Look at that robot. The color blue. It's perpendicular with the title. The shade on it.
I like this color palette.
Her hair is flowing amazingly.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see what the plot is because I heard Galactus is the villain of the film.
Oh,
and he might be played by Javier Bardem, which is badass casting.
Oh,
now hold on. Reed Richards, is he of Caucasian?
He's usually a Caucasian guy.
Is that why you don't like Pedro?
God no.
Is that why?
I mean, my top guys were like for Reed Richards were either Adam Driver or Dev Patel, and Dev Patel's an Indian man, so I had no issues with.
Is he though?
Dev Patel's an Indian man. I don't think that's up for. don't think that's up for the debate.
Jamal's gonna pull the Dwight. Well, it's from the Asian northeastern side of Caucasus, which makes him.
No, he's just very tan. But no, this had nothing to do with race. Like, even they could have casted I would have been perfectly fine when they casted a black man as Reed Richards.
All right, slow down.
I would like to see
that wasn't ever gonna happen.
It's just because
That's done.
King the Conqueror is a descendant of Reed Richards.
Okay,
and Jonathan Majors is a black man, so it's gonna be like, okay,
and he fucked it up for all of us.
Yeah, I know he did. So
that's it.
So it's like, fuck that.
That is the end of that.
So yeah, but yeah, they decided to make a black Reed Richards. That would have made sense.
Well,
but yeah, that ship is sailed.
Yeah, big time. That ship is sailed back to Africa.
That ass though.
Thank you, Mr. Majors. You know, all the young black actors like, God damn. Damn. We were right. We in there.
I mean, imagine. Could you imagine like a fucking Lakeith Stanfield, Reed Richards? That'd be kind of crazy.
Or John David.
John David Washington, yeah.
But only if Denzel
I can see that.
is the thing. But he never acknowledges him though.
Father, please be in this movie with me.
There's other things that absolutely with this fucking it's clobbering time. Galactus ain't got shit on me.
Oh man, that'd be great.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
He doesn't ever acknowledge him.
Ever.
So the topic for today's pod, we're going to talk about, you know, our feelings on why we love filmmaking, kind of other aspects of it, influences, personal philosophies, projects we want to work on, etc., etc. Something to help motivate us and get the juices flowing.
Yes, sir.
So, I guess we'll start. Like, why do you guys love filmmaking? Like, what about it hooks you guys in, makes you hoarse?
Make us whole sluts for cinema. You go first, Jonathan. You look like a slut.
What?
Go on.
Sorry.
Go on.
So you said why?
You look like a slut.
That could be a sound bit.
You look like a slut.
You said why do I like filmmaking?
All right, Alec, we'll go with you.
No, let Jonathan do it.
Well, he wasn't even paying attention.
No, I was doing something. Just
exactly.
Well, it's necessary. But anyways,
I hope it's not picking a movie because you lost that privilege.
I promise you it's not. Go ahead. So why do I love filmmaking? I love filmmaking because I feel like it's
Go ahead, go.
I feel like it's a way to express, just like it's for a musician or somebody that has like musically inclined. The reason why they like to play music is because it's the way they can express. For us, it's more visual than like, you know, than anything. You know, we see stuff in our minds. I don't know if it's like for everybody, but we see stuff in our minds. We see these stories or that we can like possibly create. We see a way of being able to create a world, entire characters that are maybe that can be fake, or some we can even retell them based on like stories that, like for example, Fargo, that was based on a true story that you can retell for other generations that haven't really heard of it, or even like Killers of the Flower Moon, which is like a story that probably not many people have heard of, but it's like, you know, a way to bring it out to the masses and all that. So I think it's a good, not just a good way to express, but also a good way to, I guess, tell others and like show and like share your creativeness with the world and everybody around. And I just feel like it's a cool way to collaborate in general, because you know, a film couldn't be made with just one person. I mean, well, like, you know, it's a small film, but the point of like filmmaking is that you have all these departments, right? You have the costume people, you have the director, you have the cinematographer, the lighting, and all that. It's a very team effort, you know, from the beginning stages all the way to releasing it and all that. It's a very much group effort, and that's the part that I like the most, of like being able to connect and work together, collaborate, and you know, together we can bring this vision to life and you know, and share it with everybody, and us seeing other people's work and then getting inspired from what they do. And like, you know, it's kind of like a back and forth thing, right? Because even like I've seen in like interviews with actors and all that, like they're like, man, what was it? I think the other day I saw the Brad Pitt and Adam Sandler actor to actor talk, and like from how one of them was like, man, I loved you in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and then Brad Pitt was like, man, I loved you in Uncut Gems, you know, like how was that like, and yada yada yada. But how since everybody's different, everybody's experience, like, you know, in all these films are unique in a way, and like it's just awesome how things get made, and the behind the scenes of what goes on to finally put together that like masterpiece or whatever, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a better attitude than I expected.
Long shit, dude.
That was a great. No, I love it.
No.
Now we're giving him shit for being too long. That was great. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Yeah, I love it a lot, just because, yeah, like Jonathan said, it's a way to express things either you're feeling or just like speak on things that interest you, like either in the world or just within the realm of genre that you're trying to make a film in. And I feel like my love filmmaking came from watching the Ryan Gosling movie Drive, because like in the I don't know if you guys seen it. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jamal, no. Okay.
Really?
Sorry.
It's got like, wow. First thing I thought, oh yeah, I was like, oh, he hates this movie.
No.
It looks pretty rage filled. Oh, but yeah, great film. But and the thing it does, like in the first probably I want to say 10 to 15 minutes or so, you remember, there's like the opening sequence with him doing that getaway.
Yeah.
With those thieves.
Yes.
And it's like basically like a lot of it has no dialogue really. It's all based on like sound and you know how the way people are looking in the scene, and just like this, it's like basically just like a whole visual medium, like personified in that scene. And even though I was like pretty young, I think I was like 11 or 12 years old when I saw it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and even then, when I didn't know what I know now, basically even then I was kind of like, wow, why am I feeling these emotions even though they're not saying anything?
No, because look how red you are.
No, don't even.
You can replay it. Sorry,
Don't even
go
try
ahead.
to put that on me.
But no, I'm just like watching this scene and being like, okay, why am I feeling these emotions that I'm feeling even though they're not saying anything, and everything just like being shown to me rather than being told to me. So then from there, I just like got on like YouTube, whatever, started watching video essays on like filmmaking, and just seeing like, oh, okay, it's like making movies is about like, you know, showing and not telling, and then learning how to like visually tell a story without really like saying too much, or just like through like editing, you can tell like a lot through like editing something.
Right.
And then like connecting, even with just sound, like you can tell just sound, like you can like listen to something and know exactly what's going on, or even like just studying actors, like you can like look at actors' body movements, and even then you can just tell the whole story through like the way they look and everything like that. So that really intrigued me, that I started making my own short films to really like practice and like learn how to do it on my own. And I think I've learned over the past couple of years, like I feel like when I was younger, I was trying to more imitate the directors I like. But then, like, I've learned, like, okay, I can't, like, just be imitating them. I can't be, like, you know, like, trying to do carbon copies of them. I got to do, like, my own thing. I can, like, combine the things I like and make them into, like, my own style. And I think I'm getting there in a way. I feel like I'm almost there in a way. But yeah, and just, like, trying to, like, find my own voice has been really interesting through that way, and express like my feelings on things, like even with like when I make going up, my feelings on like relationships, or just like the world we're in right now, the environment going on, and there's like that was very like fulfilling for me in a way, just to fully express my emotions, because I don't really like talk too often about like politics or like relationships in general. Really, I keep that kind of private. But in certain ways where I can find that outlet through art without really like saying like the loud part, or saying like the silent part loud in my life. So I feel like that's been a great outlet for me to use it, filmmaking. And of course, I just love to make like all kind of crazy stuff, especially with you guys. Like even making like that 24-hour film festival thing.
Yeah.
That was really fun to do, just to create something. And then like editing has always been a favorite part of mine, of the filmmaking process, because that's where you feel like the movie's really made. And even then you can find like all kinds of new stuff in the edit to like tell the story. So I feel like, yeah, that's why I really love filmmaking. This is like a really great way to like show off who you are in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, it's just a way of kind of expressing, kind of almost what you're saying, Alec, like what you're going through at that moment. It's almost like therapy a little bit, where you can sit down and you can put whatever you're kind of going through in art and create it. And the tough part about it is putting it out there, knowing that you do have like a personal connection to it. And
exactly, yeah.
You're putting yourself, some aspects of yourself in your films, and you're putting it out there to people to watch it and shit on it, and you kind of have to take it. But I think for me, I love like being able to kind of create characters and take them on a journey, and then also try to take the viewer on a journey. Like before I went back to school, like editing was kind of where I was, I like editing. And then once I wrote my first short, it was like, oh, okay, this is actually pretty fun. And so to me, it's like being able to take an idea from start to finish, all the ups and downs, the roadblocks that you're going to face, and craft a story that gets people excited, that people can relate to, and that they can watch and they can be like, damn, like that's, that story was, it hit home. And for me, it's just a way of like, because I don't share a lot of personal stuff too, and so that is a way for like if I'm angry or sad, whatever, like it's just a way of kind of escaping reality and creating this world where it's like, all right, if shit's going wrong, this person can express it this way or however. And yeah, it's just, sometimes I don't love it, and sometimes sometimes it's tough. As I was telling you guys, like I just recently wrote a script. This is my first one in like years. So for me, it's like, like there was moments where I was like, man, I don't love doing this, and then there are times where it's just like, man, this is fun as shit. So it's the ups and downs that I kind of like and hate about it. Yeah. Like, and I don't know, like for me, like even now, it's like, I'm not like going to see movies every single, the first day that they come out, or just watching like a whole bunch of stuff, or know like all these directors and actors. So then some of it is like, man, do I really love this? But I know that there is like a piece of me that do, and so that's I try to remember that, and it's like, all right, like this is kind of what I was put on this earth to do, and I think now, like kind of diving into like the acting of it too, now it's like, okay, seeing how that kind of plays out, like that's becoming a lot of fun to do too. And just, what was that? Oh, the camera turned off. That one, battery probably died, but just diving into that now of like, oh, okay, yeah, this is fun too. Speed it up, mister. Yeah. So I that's something that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
And writing to me still is like the fun part, because I always have a bunch of different ideas, but it's just kind of actually creating the ideas and things like that. Do you need a battery? Yeah. There's a bunch of them in my bag behind the other one. Yes. See, that's why you have a backpack.
A backpack.
I'll say one of my favorite aspects of it is writing, and then it turned off again. What the fuck? Is writing, and it's directing sometimes. Like I know you, Alec, like you really enjoy directing.
Yeah.
Me, sometimes I'm just kind of like, I don't even know if I would want to be on set. And I think I had that kind of feeling like when we were shooting growing up, just because it was like hectic, but it wasn't hectic. But just like for me, I was looking at it and I was like, man, like you gotta direct these actors. And it, like I said, it had been years since I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just kind of like, man, I don't even know if I would want to be on set. But I do like that collaboration part of like just sitting with actors and kind of letting them figure out a scene, or we figure it out together. Editing it is fun too.
Mm-hmm.
But I do enjoy like seeing their take on it and how they kind of bring it to life. So my love of it sometimes is there, sometimes it's not. But yeah, I love writing. I think I'm really getting into the acting of it. And then, yeah, just kind of creating something that people can relate to, and just creating dope shit. Yeah. And then, yeah, favorite aspect, kind of semi directing, I'll say.
Semi-directing.
Yeah. Semi directing. Yeah. What are you guys' favorite aspect of it?
Like I said, I love the editing part of it, but yeah, mainly like directing, screenwriting, and editing, I would say, are my favorite aspects of it. Because, I feel like working with actors is really fun. Just because even then, like, again, I'm like learning that like not to be afraid of actors, because they're pretty much like trying to like do what's best for the director, what they think is best director. While
They're a vessel.
Yeah, they're a vessel basically for what they. So they're basically like waiting for you to tell them what's good or not, and just like it's like working on the character together to make the best possible final product that you can make. And just like, I don't know. Then with screenwriting, I love, like Jonathan said earlier, making like a world on a page. Is just like, just feels like kind of writing ain't easy to do. You get a writer's block. I feel like I've been getting writer's block constantly.
I've had it for years.
Yeah, for years. Yeah. Writing is like, once you have like a really great idea, it's like the most amazing feeling in the world, and it's getting that out there. It's like just great. But when you're just like thinking way too much on certain things, like I don't know, I have a thing where I like think too much on dialogue instead of just like writing. I'm like, okay, I can't think of good dialogue right now. I'm just gonna leave this alone, and then I never touch it for like another month or so.
Yeah,
and yeah, that's a hurdle that I'm getting over. But besides that, I think writing is a really, really fun. It can be a fun thing to do, but it's also like the toughest thing. And even then, where I kind of have like self doubts, where I'm kind of like, damn, is it worth it just writing this, or am I just like wasting my time for something that will never get made? For things like that, and then, but also it's like I have you guys to like, give me feedback on things, and like we give feedback on each other on things that we're working on a lot, and other friends that we have too outside this room that we can like talk to and like be creative with. And I just think it's like really nice to have that kind of like that close knit circle of people to have just to bounce off of each other, because no one understands like what we do better than us, really. It feels like it's, for most people, it feels like it's an easy thing to do, but when you really like sit down and do it, it's like it's not at all.
It's tough.
It's a tough thing,
especially when you want to do something right or like as best as it can be. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Because like a lot of people, I know some people say like, oh, anybody can make a movie. I got an iPhone.
Right.
Which is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, true. Like literally anybody can make a movie. Anybody can like record something for like a couple seconds or a minute or two, and like put it on fucking iMovie, and then like make like a little 2-minute thing, and then call it a day. But like, really like making a good movie is probably like it's extremely difficult.
Right.
I'll tell you, like when I finished this script, like I felt like, all right, I can fucking breathe.
Yeah.
And because it's now I look at it as like I climbed the hill, the mountain.
Yeah.
Now I can just slide down. And I know
Exactly.
once we really get into production and shit like that, like it's still tough. but like just getting over that hump of like you can't start it unless you fucking finish writing.
Right.
And I feel like
That's the first hurdle.
yeah. And so for me, it was like I had set timelines at the start of this year of like, oh, okay, I want to finish it by, I think it was like I want to finish it by January and then start funding it February.
Yeah.
And we're February 19th, finished it like 2 weekends ago, which is fine because, it's like, but I knew I couldn't get going unless this shit got finished.
Yeah.
Right.
And so then it was just sitting there and I felt like, all right, like some days I could sit there and I could crank out a bunch of stuff. And then some days I felt like, oh man, nothing's coming out. And I think for me, like one of the challenges is I want to get it right the first time, even though I know I can go back and I can rewrite and things like that. But it's like if I'm writing it and it doesn't feel like, oh, this is boom right off the bat.
Yeah, that made it feel perfect, right?
Yeah.
On the page, like the first draft. That'd be amazing.
Right? Like that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
And so then I feel like, before it was like, no, I had to get it right the first time. Now it's kind of more like, okay, just get the shit there. And then you can go back and refine it and things like that. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I'm trying to ignore it.
Crumble.
Cookie crumble.
Yeah.
Crumble cookie.
I was like,
That's
what
just
the
the way the cookies crumble.
because it's like, and I think with this one it was like I could see the finish line, and then instantly now I started thinking like, okay, how can we shoot it? How can we do different things to get money for it? Where it's just like, all right, just take your time with it, figure it out. Because like you said, like a lot of self-doubt, like over the years of just like, man, like I don't fucking, you know what I mean, like. And I think for me, like the hardest part is I can come up with a bunch of ideas. And like you said, it's like, but do I want to spend time writing something that will never even get made? But I think us kind of doing the 48-hour challenge helped.
Yeah.
Because it forced us to sit there. Okay, we have to finish it. We have to finish the script. And then we go the very next day. Like you don't even have time to think about it into just production.
Yeah.
Then the very next day you go into what's the name? So yeah, like a lot of years of writer's block, and it is tough. And like you said, like now motherfuckers can just make shit on an iPhone, and it's like, oh yeah, look what I did. It's like, yeah, okay, but like yeah, so yeah.
I did. I can do what you do.
Yeah.
Now let me ask
Where
you
we
guys
get those
this.
comments where it's like, sorry.
No, go for
Where we
it.
get those comments where it's like, oh, my iPhone just as good as your camera right there.
Yeah.
I was like,
Shut up.
okay, bitch.
Shut up. Yeah. Like, shut up.
Oh, sorry. You need like 28 attachments to your
Yeah.
to make it look good.
Yeah.
Unlike those Apple commercials that they're like, oh, look, a shot on the iPhone. It's like, yeah, you had like a multi-million-dollar budget.
Yeah.
You know what? You had lights.
You had top level acting. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
But I was gonna ask you guys, do you guys ever feel, because like I believe we're all kind of like writers here, right? So do you guys ever feel like there's that stage of like once maybe you're working on a script or you're done, like Jamal said, and there's that like little stage of like vulnerability, like, ooh, like I'm gonna put this out there, but like Jamal said, sometimes you need to grow a little bit thick skin because you're like, this is your baby, you just created this, like what if it ends up being shit? Like it's not like in your head you're like, oh man, I think I just created this like Alex is this world, this whole thing, or like this idea, right? And then you put it out there and you're like, ooh, like now I'm just need to wait and see what they say. Is it worth it? Is it like, okay, we probably need to think of something else. Have you ever gotten that? Like felt that like vulnerability once you put it out there, at least in script form, like, once you pass it out and get like, what's that called? Like feedback and all that. I don't know anyone.
Yeah, I for sure. Because again, it is something that you spend months writing and and you grow attached to it. You have no choice but to. But I think also it's like there's that little bit of like, no, but I know like I'm the shit. Okay. Like you kind of have to have that too. Yeah. Because if you don't, then you're not gonna make a good movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a 50-50. Like, you do have that, and I think you can have that if you have like how we have,
Right.
like a circle of where like you can give it to them and you know that it's coming from a good place.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you give it to somebody and it's like, oh, this is not that good and blah blah blah, like you could just like, all right, like I hear what you're saying. It doesn't necessarily mean I have to take, your opinion.
Right.
Because you don't have to value it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Alec was saying, like we can share our work and know that like it's coming from a good place. Like if something doesn't make sense or if it's like, I don't really understand that.
Right.
Like it's not like, you suck. It's like, how can we make it better?
Yeah.
And how can we make it, so that people outside of our group understands it and that, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that like if we're harder on ourselves as a group, then fuck what everybody else is saying.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because like we value each other's opinions. Outside people, some, but not everybody is like worth kind of listening to.
Yeah.
Okay. Alec, same thing or?
Yeah, similar to what Jamal said. I do take account of like other people. I want to see like like maybe like the normal person's reaction, because I know like being like me. I know people like don't really see movies the same way I do.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. I know like people just want to like, go to the movie, have a good time, and then leave. But
I'm here for the Dune popcorn bucket.
I'm gonna get the Dune popcorn bucket. I'm gonna eat it, maybe fuck it, and leave. But no, I know a lot of people don't really view movies now. They don't really see it as an art form. I say they see it more as a way for entertainment. Not that saying like art can't be entertaining,
Right.
but more in a way it's like they're trying to like escape their lives for a little bit and then like leave, and then like talk about, oh, that's a good movie, and then leave, not really think too much about it. And but yeah, I usually try to get a gauge of like what that person thinks usually. Sometimes. And like then they'll maybe give me feedback that I don't really necessarily agree with, but I'm like, okay, this is good to know in the future,
right?
That kind of thing. So that's how I feel about it.
Right. Okay.
And I think you do have to have a little bit of that kind of fuck you, like I know I'm good,
right?
Especially believe in
yeah
in something that you think, oh no, this is gonna be really good.
Yeah.
Because
even like other stuff that I've put out, it's like yeah, it could be like, I don't know about that, but then you kind of have to have that bravado of like no, I'm going to make a good film. And I think if you have to believe that.
Yeah.
If you go into it thinking like, oh well, I'm kind of on the fence about this and that, then it's all, what I mean, like how can you convey that to your actors?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're not confident that like, oh hey, like no, this is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like they need that too. Like Alex was saying, like they're a vessel. They kind of move how you move, unless you're, established or whatever. But like for us, it's like, we mostly work with people who this is like their first time doing something. Or they have like a couple things under their belt. But ultimately at the end of the day, they are looking for guidance.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
What are you guys' kind of influences or personal philosophies? I don't know which one you guys want to touch on.
Do like influences and mix some philosophies in there, I guess. Yeah. What do you think? What do you say, Jonathan?
Influences. It's that one's a little more
Michael
difficult.
Pena.
Huh?
Michael Pena is my biggest influence. not just in art, but in life.
So, what was it? Influences. It's that one's a little more difficult in the sense of like I don't have like one specific, I guess, like director like style that I kind of like, because I like multiple, right? There's like a spectrum, but I would definitely say like, because I like, I guess, different styles for different reasons. Like I love Quentin Tarantino's like dialogue in his movies and how he's able to like really, with all his dialogues, really like hone in on. And James Gunn does it as well, like of how these characters can sound in this world, right? Because I think that's like a big thing for me in my challenge as a writer is how do you make characters or the characters in these scripts not sound so robotic or so like get to the point, but how do they sound lifelike, right? Because I guess like the problem that I've always had is like I make my character say something just because to drive the story or to lead it to, but the way I like how Quentin Tarantino and like James Gunn does is like they sound very, you're drawn into this film, right? You're in this world, and you don't feel like oftentimes you're watching the film, you're like, oh, I'm watching these characters actually interact and all that, and they feel like very lifelike, right? In like how they would speak, how a person in the 70s or whatever 60s would talk, how a person in the Western times would talk, right? Like all these worlds that they create, but also the way how it's I don't know about you guys, but it's difficult in having multiple characters in a story and make them all weave at the same time, because sometimes you're like, oh man, this character like just doesn't serve purpose in the story anymore, or like, how do I not make this person seem so little but equal? Anyways, all these other stuff, and I feel like that's something that I think James Gunn does as well in like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like there's all these multiple characters, it's a group, right? It's a band, and they not a band, but you know what I mean, like a group of family, and how they can like all interact with each other and still be a good unique character to that story.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say I get multiple influences, and like hope to learn from that, and like Alex said, imitate that in a way as well, but come up with my own stuff, or find my own style along the way. What about you guys?
Yeah, this one's tough. Just because it's like my knowledge of like, oh, this person, that person, it's like not as, but I like stuff that feels real. Something where it's like, obviously I like a movie where it's a big blockbuster and it's a movie, it's an event,
right?
But I like stories where it's like it feels real, like Past Lives, even though I don't think it's Best Picture worthy,
right?
Like it's a really good movie, like just from the way that it's shot, the way that it looks, like the dialogue of it, like the way that the characters feel, like that's the kind of stories that I want to tell,
right?
And like stuff that's like it's a movie but it feels like real life, like with TV shows like Atlanta, where it feels just a group of friends, like The Bear, like the shit like that.
Yeah,
it's kind of what I look for as influence. I'm not gonna name names. Jake Gyllenhaal, maybe that's the only name I might throw out. No,
Who's that?
I don't know him. But yeah,
oh my goodness,
like if you were to ask me like, oh, who's your favorite director? I'd be like, I don't really have one. I like a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
But if you ask me their names, I'm like, I couldn't fucking tell you.
They're there.
Yeah, they're there. I know it. Which is also another thing too. It's like for me, kind of navigating, jumping into this world of like, some people they'll look at that and they're like, oh, he doesn't fucking know shit. Like he doesn't really care. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you think. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to know like a whole bunch of names and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I know I can tell a good story, and I know that like I know what influences me, and I know what I like, and that's that's all.
There you go.
Yeah, I was like,
I influence me, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, I kind of give you guys shit for like not watching
all the time, Alec.
For not watching old movies
all the
time. But yeah, I know I give you guys shit for not watching old. But I do that. But I do that like pretty much jokingly, because I know like for like more people, so people around our age are like watching a black and white movie is kind of like a big hurdle for them.
Oh my god!
Especially a black. Okay. I was trying to have an actual series. You pieces of shit.
No, but yeah.
No, that could be a big hurdle for some people to watch a movie like made before like, I don't know, 1992, sometime even before the 80s maybe. But yeah, I was pretty lucky to like grow up with parents and like individuals around me that would show me a bunch of old movies. Really too, I think that really helped develop my brain to like really love filmmaking and just movies in general. I think there's like a whole like wealth of knowledge to find from those movies, because a lot of those movies, even though they're not like as polished as say something like, I don't know, like maybe say like An Anatomy of a Fall, the way the filmmaking is in that movie. But like say like you could take the script from that movie and give it to a filmmaker from the 1950s or 40s, and they make that movie, that'd be the best picture of the year, because the script is what really matters. Like you don't have to have the most flashy cinematography or the most flashy like editing ever, but like as long as you make a good, competent, like well made, like well filmed story, a movie with a really good script, it's like that's all you need really, because that's really what matters. But like overall, like yeah, like a lot of my favorite directors are probably people you've never heard of, really, outside like the usual suspects like Scorsese and Spike Lee. Oh, okay. Well, that ends the podcast. No, Scorsese and Spike Lee are probably like my go-to guys in terms of like my favorite filmmakers of all time, because they're like actually like pretty similar to me in terms of like how they like tell their story. They're kind of like kinetic energy in the way they have their character, they portray their characters, and the dialogue that they have in their films. It just feels lived in, but it feels like elevated. I think that's like the kind of filming I like too. It feels realistic, but there's like a certain level of like elevation to it. Whereas like I don't know, you're making a movie, you're not making a documentary. You don't want to make real life 100%. You want to like have like an element of like not necessarily fantasy, but just like a heightened reality to it.
Right.
And that's what I really like for films that I like really to see. But with Spike Lee, it was kind of like, I don't know, growing up as a black man. It's kind of like every time I told someone I want to be a filmmaker, it was like you either get Spike Lee or you get Tyler Perry. And it's like usually for some reason I get Tyler Perry. Like, I don't know because I guess I'm tall. And he's tall too, and we both wear glasses. I don't know, but yeah, there's people.
Tyler Perry is.
Yeah. That's a whole different conversation.
That's a whole different episode.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's like those are definitely not my aspirations. And anyway, I mean, made a lot of money. I can't lie with his content. But then definitely don't want to be like a Tyler Perry, like, and yeah, just like being told that constantly is kind of like, well, damn, I can't, and then like pretty much being like, I feel like I don't know, certain like, kind of like being like told like black people are like supposed to be put into a box, where it's like okay, you're supposed to make these particular type of movies. Like you ever make a Tyler Perry type movie or a hood movie?
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood. Not to say like hood movies can't be great, because there's a lot of amazing hood movies.
Baby Boy.
Yeah, exactly. But then there's like filmmakers that make something. Let me say like Barry Jenkins, where it's like where the director of Moonlight, where he sort of made a hood movie, but it's more like there's a certain emotion that's tapped into with the like black men that I haven't really at that point in time I hadn't really seen before portrayed in a movie,
right?
Or it just feels kind of abstract and all, but also like you just kind of feel it deep in your soul, where it's kind of like you feel like, wow, I feel like I'm being seen for the first time in a way, just like showing like vulnerable men in a way. So like stuff like that, like I like directors like Barry Jenkins, even Ryan Coogler is like an influence on me, because like I think that's like really inspiring to see like a black man from the Bay Area make like this huge Marvel movie. And even then he's breaking outside the box too. Like he's doing that thing with Michael B. Jordan. He's making a movie about vampires and shit. I was kind of like, well, damn, that sounds cool as hell. and I guess it's like vampires versus the KKK, like black vampires versus the KKK.
Oh,
I'm just like, shit, I want to see that. That sounds like a movie that that sounds like a movie I would have made. I would have loved to make as a kid, even now. Shit,
right?
But like, but yeah, like director, I also love even like foreign directors. Like I really feel like watching foreign films has been a really great development in my life too. Watching films like Bong Joon-ho and Park Chan-wook, Korean filmmakers, Sergio Leone, Leos Carax, Denis Villeneuve. Like all these directors, like I have a whole list of names actually: David Cronenberg, Paul Verhoeven, James Gray, Ari Aster, Alfonso Gomez Rejon, Alfonso Rupicalos, Paul Schrader, Nicholas Roeg, Claire Denis. Lynn Ramsey, director of we watched it on here. You Were Never Really Here.
Yeah.
Really love that movie, and the way even though you kind of like, I don't know, like we talked about again with like kind of like how people see gender in movies. Even though that movie was directed by a woman, like the action felt very unique in the way she told it. Like you don't really like you see it, but it's not really like done in a flashy way. It's done very like blunt in a way. I thought that was very interesting to see that perspective. It doesn't have to all be like loud and like a whole like 20-minute brawl or something like that. It could be very quick and brutal. So I really like that. Very in your face. Yeah, it's very like matter of fact. Then the Tarantino too, Hitchcock, and Sam Raimi. What was that?
Does Jordan Peele make your list?
Jordan Peele, yeah, he's in there too.
Okay. I was.
Yeah, I'm just like looking at the list of random names. But yeah, those are people that influence me. But yeah, I just like filmmakers that like have a certain amount of realism in the movie, and then like, but they have the elevation too. And then the thing with like when you make like a superhero movie, to me, I feel like when you make a superhero movie, I feel like you have to like play it with like a certain amount of sincerity instead of just like, I don't know, like it's like not really necessarily the same, but like when you see like a Marvel MCU movie, it just like usually they're very jokey about being like, oh, we're in a comic book movie. It's like, oh, he's right behind me, isn't he?
Right.
Superman landed.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But then like Ryan Coogler was like, okay, I'm gonna like tap deep into the comic books and make like a pretty like serious film. It's like, even though it's like in this crazy mythology, I want to make like a very sincere version of like the comic books, like exactly like how you read something as a child and you take it with the utmost seriousness. Something like that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just like directors like that. And the philosophies.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we talked about some of our films.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Too, so. But yeah, that's like, I just really love filmmaking, this movies in general. I watch any kind of movie, really. That's become very apparent on this podcast.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I mean, one day I'll be watching some movie from like the 1950s, like made in Hungary, and next thing you know, I'm watching the J-Lo movie.
There's a broad spectrum.
Yeah, very broad spectrum. I feel like it's important to have a broad spectrum instead of
for sure
staying in one place. Because I know I'm not the roasty Jonathan. I know when I first met you and we started like really hanging out, you kind of like had a pretty stationary view.
I did.
Had a pretty stationary view of things. I can't lie, but you were open to like going to movies with me. Because I remember when we went to see Suspiria.
Yeah.
Really late at night.
That was like the first movie I've ever watched in a theater that was empty, and it was a different experience.
Yeah, it was,
especially because the movie was different than I was used to watching. So
terrifying. But yeah, coming out like after 12 o'clock in the morning, it was like empty theater. I was like, ooh.
I got scared.
But no, yeah. But I appreciate you being open to like watching stuff a little bit out of your comfort zone.
Oh, definitely.
And even then, watching like, even though that was more of your invite to see Parasite, that was like, like seeing a foreign, like it was crazy to see like a foreign movie with a packed house and everybody is just like really, really into it.
Oh yeah,
and it's like that just shows like how it doesn't matter where like what movie the country is made in. Yeah, it's like that story is like universal.
Oh yeah,
and the filmmaking itself is universal because it's just a really amazingly made movie. 100%. And everybody can attach themselves to it, so it doesn't really make. Jamal said, no,
I'm kidding.
No, fuck
I'm kidding. It was,
but I would say if it wasn't for you, like opening up my mind to watching different stuff, I don't think Parasite would have ever happened because it wouldn't like be in my radar.
Yeah, exactly.
So, thank you to that.
Yeah, no problem. We're trying to be sincere with each other for once. God, golly. Oh God.
Now we're just gonna look at him.
We're gonna look at Jamal.
Well, I didn't do anything.
It's on camera, so
We
Roll the
figured
tape.
that out.
I didn't do anything.
Oh shit. That's it. Where's the transition?
Oh,
I was waiting for us.
But no, yeah, thanks for discussing this with me, guys.
yeah,
Yeah,
It was
really good.
really fun. I feel like
yeah. We'll have to do.
more deep dives into stuff like that because it is,
For
yeah.
sure.
Because it's fun to talk about movie news and stuff, but to really talk about what filmmaking as an art form and as our aspirations and stuff is really helpful.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's also something that we don't talk about a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it's like, being able to talk about it, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially talk about self doubts. Because I know people don't want to really like talk about that.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's important. Even then, even like a guy like Scorsese has had his even recently shared about his self doubts about making his films.
Wow.
I'm just like you're like the greatest filmmaker of all time. Why are you self doubting? You're like the king. But yeah, it's like shows like human beings just have self doubts about things.
Wow.
Especially we're
Okay.
gonna talk about the trailers that came out. Well, the Super Bowl happened, and
Right.
of course, Super Bowl's famous for commercials and dropping trailers for big movies. And the big movies this year were Deadpool. The biggest movies were Deadpool, Wolverine, and Twisters. And we're gonna talk about Twisters real quick because I was watching the Deadpool Wolverine trailer.
Yes.
So yeah, what did you think of the trailer for Well, this is a sequel to the. Have you seen the original Twister?
No, I have not. I didn't even know it was a sequel. It just looked legit, just like
That's why
really
it's called
awesome.
Twisters. They added the extra.
which I thought was really great.
Oh yeah, like Alien and Aliens. But no, yeah, there's I forget when. I feel like the original movie came out like 96.
It was like 90 something.
Yeah, but yeah.
So you've seen the original Twisters?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Twister? Yeah, yeah. Basically, kind of a similar plot to what this.
Oh, they
one
got
looks
fucking
like.
what's the name in there? Sorry.
But watching. I remember watching Twister as a kid and going to Universal. I don't know. Yeah, did they have the Universal Studio?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, where you go into like a simulator.
And it was fucking.
Like the whole thing moves.
What the fuck?
You know, I don't remember
Making
that.
it's like making a Twister like tornado simulator.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
That was back then, right? Or do they still have it?
I mean,
'Cause
I think
know-
it's gone now, but
Okay,
it
I was
was
about
like
to say,
long.
yeah.
It was like long for a while too.
Ah.
But yeah, they probably bring him. I mean, they probably bring him back for the movie.
I hope they
since it's
do.
coming out,
I want to experience that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, it came out in 1996. But yeah, it's
Okay.
basically that.
Who's in the original cast in that one?
Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton.
See, I know some people.
there she is.
I know some
Because
of these
Alec is showing. Alec, you're rubbing off.
Yeah, but yeah. Now the years later, they decided to make a sequel to it, and this one stars
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell and Daisy Edgar Jones, the actress I like. It started I think Anthony Ramos is in it too.
Yeah, Anthony Ramos.
Yeah, yeah. And so yeah, pretty good cast. But yeah, what do you think of the trailer?
Man, that trailer really caught my attention.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I did not expect to see that trailer or anything at all in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I knew Deadpool and Wolverine was about to come out, you know, in that one, but Twisters came out, and I was like blown away. It looks awesome. It looks really good. Did they do the whole trailer or just like a little short version? Because I saw it again on YouTube, but I can't remember if I watched the whole entire trailer or just like
It's like a 2-minute one, the actual trailer.
Okay, yeah. So I watched the same one, and like I liked how like Glenn Powell looks because he's like it takes place in Texas, right, or something like that, or something like that because he like has the cowboy hat on and everything. Yeah, and like I don't know anything from the original one, but I can like imagine it's about like
tornado chasers.
yeah, tornado chasers
storm
that are
chasers.
just
There
or
you
storm
go.
chasers, and like apparently they're like it's the big one, and then all I hear is they're twins, twins. And so I'm like it looks intense. I'm not gonna lie, it looks intense. I don't know how the original one was, but this one looks intense, and the CGI looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It was kind of similar almost.
Oh, okay.
I remember the first movie had that flying cow when they're coming out the tornado.
Oh,
Remember that?
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
It's like it's like, oh my god, we got flying cows. Hoping that would be in the trailer for this one, but maybe they'll save it for the movie.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty similar plot to the original one.
And it does feel like a spectacle.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah,
it feels like it's going to be something like, I don't know the release date,
yeah.
but
July 19th.
Oh,
So yeah,
perfect.
perfect.
Yeah, that is a summer blockbuster. I'm reading this comment,
Uh-oh.
and it's like the first one. It says
For Twisters?
Yeah, it says, "For the love of God, people, caps, stop supporting remakes. Force these studios to innovate by creating IPs, or else we'll be stuck in a constant loop seeing the same rehashed IPs every few years. Did this person not get that it's a sequel?
I guess not. I don't know if he means like he calling it the sequel or remake.
Like, yeah.
I don't know.
It's
But
definitely
no, not a remake.
No.
It's a sequel.
It's a fucking sequel.
I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the first one either. In terms of like, it's not like bringing back
Helen Hunt.
Aaron Hunt and stuff. So it's a separate thing. I don't know. It's like
He's dumb.
if you
Actually,
get-
I want to see what he's.
It's a sequel, but none of the original cast is there, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
which is nice. It's like I don't know. I feel like
So you think they're
nowadays-
just gonna probably like reference something from the original or something? Like, as in,
Yeah,
like,
I'm sure
do
that-
you
I'm sure
remember that
maybe-
one storm?
maybe the events. Yeah, maybe the events of the
okay.
first movie will be mentioned.
Mm,
But
Like maybe they're inspired by the.
gotcha.
mhm.
The original
or
crew,
something,
whatever.
but-
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's an interesting direction to go with because they easily could have been like, oh, they could say they had main girl's the daughter of Helen Hunt or
Mm.
something, and then Helen Hunt's there being like, don't you go chasing that storm because that's just what your father did and he's dead or some shit like
He
that.
flew with them cows.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, you see Helen Hunt going, oh, here we go again. They can do some shit like that easily. But yeah, this is interesting.
Right.
They're kind of roasting this guy in the comments.
damn.
Really?
One by one. So the direct reply: agreed. Remakes tend to suck. Always, it's rare that the remakes are better than the original. And then somebody said, first of all, this movie isn't a remake; it's a sequel. Secondly, the problem is when studios do create new IPs, nobody goes to
watches
see
them.
and
Facts,
support
yeah.
them,
Never.
and they bomb, which leads to remake. And then somebody said in all caps, "For the love of God, educate yourself. It's not a remake. Stop being ignorant." I'm gonna give him a
I love these comments.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like we don't really get like disaster movies anymore either.
No.
I remember
Yeah,
that was
true.
like the original superhero movie. I would say like
Yeah.
you get every summer you get like that big old disaster movie.
Would you
like,
say like what's it called?
The Day After Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Independence Day,
Yeah, Independence Day.
Mars Attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Now the what is it called? Final Destination or Final Destination? Is that what it's called?
Final Destination?
Would those be considered?
No, I wouldn't count
No.
Okay,
those
okay.
necessarily.
That's like almost supernatural, almost.
Okay.
like
okay.
deep, I'm talking like Deep Impact and like
Sharknado.
Sharknado. Yeah, that could count.
Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak. Yeah. Stuff like that. But yeah, we don't really get those anymore.
Which-
so it'd be nice to see this.
I think. Well, I want to say maybe one of the last ones was like San Andreas,
I was just gonna say with the Rock.
which it wasn't like.
That was
It
fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like potential
You
is
don't really
there
feel. Yeah.
to be like a really good natural disaster movie. Like the big one,
Mhm.
that shit should be terrifying.
Remember 2012?
Yeah,
I remember seeing that shit. I was like, what the
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And I remember being terrified for days on end of that's gonna happen.
I was
for
like,
real.
I don't want 2012. I don't.
Yeah. But yeah, we don't really get disaster movies like that. I think Glenn Powell's a great lead for this because I feel like he's like super charismatic and he's handsome.
And he and he feels like he just fits.
Oh yeah, he fits perfectly.
Yeah, like he
Like,
feels like he just kind of blends right into
Yeah.
like an everyday person who just happens to be super handsome.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
He looks just like crazy enough to go chase a twister.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, I would be on the bandwagon for more natural disaster movies because, like you said, it seemed like it was
Bring them back.
like the fucking superhero movies before
all the
the
time.
superhero
Yeah.
yeah,
which I think a good natural disaster movie is terrifying if it's done right.
yeah,
And then also at the same time, it's like, damn, I hope they make it out.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
You know, so
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks cool. Oh yeah, also directed by Lee Isaac. Have you seen Minari, Jonathan?
Which one?
The movie Minari that he did with Stephen Yeun.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a very good. It's a A24 produced movie.
Oh.
But yeah, he got
Let me look it up. Uh huh.
as the Oscar nominated when it came out.
I've thought
Minari?
about watching it.
You thought about it?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like the
yeah.
family and everything.
Korean family in Oklahoma.
It's just a lot of Koreans.
The Koreans are invading.
No, I like Koreans.
I love them. They're my babies. But yeah, but yeah, he's directing this movie, so it's kind of cool to see him go from like this indie project to like this big old disaster film.
Right.
What's a and hopefully this one does well, and I think it will.
Yeah.
Do you think this could be the start of like the return of natural disaster movies?
If it's very good, it makes a lot of money. Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
What would be the next one? Like a hurricane,
Tsunami.
maybe. I feel like you kind of have to go back to Earthquake.
Earthquake, yeah.
'Cause I feel like us as Californians,
Yeah.
like we don't think about it. But we think about it when an earthquake does happen.
Yeah.
We're like, oh fuck, that one.
I mean, like all this global warming shit. Do another like Day After Tomorrow kind of movie.
Yeah.
Because I remember being terrified when the flood started coming in. That's another Jake Gyllenhaal movie.
Yeah.
The Day After Tomorrow, and then it started freezing over, and there were like a fucking pack of wolves like outside, and they had to run away from the wolves. Like, oh shit,
Where did they come from?
yeah, exactly. I think they came from like a zoo or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it was like that was a crazy movie. But yeah, getting those kind of movies back would be fun.
Yeah, more natural disaster movies, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Thank you. But then
Deadpool
the trailer
Wolverine?
for Deadpool Wolverine, the one and only MCU film that's coming out this year.
Which I think is a good
Crazy.
move.
Very good move. They
Because-
need a win.
Yeah, and if you're gonna push all of your bets in on one, Deadpool seems like the one, and then you throw in Wolverine. Now it's like, okay,
Yeah. It's almost pretty much guaranteed.
yeah, there's no way that this could be bad
Yeah.
unless.
Unless it is. I mean,
Now, I will say this, I don't know if you guys have seen the meme of like they were like the movies, so Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then I think it was like one of the shows, and then a movie, and then a show like that, and it was just somebody saying Marvel's on a decline, or like I give up on Marvel, and then the good movie comes out and it's like
we're
yes,
so fucking back.
yeah, we're back, Marvel's back, baby.
Yeah,
and then it's got like a terrible show like. I give up on Marvel, and then like, it's a hell of a roller coaster of like
Fans are so
they're
fickle.
back, and then,
That's how I know they're spoiled as hell, because they've had it good for so goddamn long.
Yeah.
for that decade long like span that Marvel had for Iron Man going on forward, they were like nothing but banger.
Bangers.
I mean, not
yeah.
for you, but not for you, but like
And not for Thor
They
either.
really did have like that period. I'll say that period between like
What was it? 2000?
Infinity War
Yeah.
or there, yeah. I would
Yeah,
say
yeah.
no wait. Like, I would say Civil War and like Endgame.
Yeah,
That was like the peak
it was.
of
peak.
MCU. I can't lie. Like the hype
Yeah.
for those Avengers movies were insane.
Oh yeah.
Like that was like a great theater going experiences. Those were, and we haven't had that.
That was at its
well,
peak, yeah.
I would say like the last time we had it was like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like that was like the most similar we had it so far. But yeah, we haven't had something like that in a while.
In a while. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but I feel like this movie will be like a return to that in a way.
Oh yeah.
But even though I think I'm a little worried about it.
Kinda.
Kinda. I know, not for you, Jamal.
I mean, I'm gonna go see it,
Yeah, you gotta.
and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah,
You've seen all the Deadpools, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you enjoy those?
Why would I go see the last one?
if I didn't like, if I didn't like the first one, why did I go see the second one? No, he's not like me, where I just go see the bullshit.
I hated the first one, so I had to go see the second one. The second one was shit, so now I got to go see the third one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Deadpools,
Okay.
and maybe I enjoy it because it's like it's a superhero movie, but it's rated R,
Yeah.
and so he can just do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
And then now you throw in Wolverine, who's I've always enjoyed, especially Hugh Jackman.
Oh yeah.
The return of Big Hugh.
Right? So it's like for him to come back as Wolverine, this had to be something, really good.
Oh yeah.
Because he was pretty dead set on like, no, I'm done.
Retiring and everything.
I
Yeah.
am done. I am sick of eating raw chicken.
Yeah.
Raw eggs every morning.
Whatever the fuck he did to get that insane build that he had for those
Say
movies.
bod.
Yeah.
We're on
'Cause
camera.
that man was shredded.
We're on camera, so I won't do my usual gestures.
No, that man was shredded.
Jamal's toned down.
And he got shredded again. He's like
Yeah.
50-something years old. That's pretty crazy.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
No!
And I like you,
No!
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
but 100%.
Well, shit.
No, please.
But no,
no.
but yeah, what are our thoughts on this trailer? Well, I guess to get the context, it's the return of Deadpool and
And the return of Wolverine.
the return of Wolverine. They're officially in the MCU now.
Yep.
They are canon, which means they are canon to the Avengers films.
Woo!
And
What does that mean, though?
it means like
They're in the same universe.
they are in the same universe. They will cross over with them.
Wait, so Wolverine
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd never been like.
But Hugh Jackman though
Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Yeah.
will now be
in
the universe.
Yes. Oh, I don't think forever, but he's gonna be there for like until. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna be nearing 60 by the time those Avengers movie comes out. He can't be playing it forever.
Yeah.
But
There's another Avengers movie.
there's
Well, that's what they're
there's
leading up to.
2 coming out. Yeah.
It's like the Young Avengers, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I've heard. Like legit, the new or like the ones who stayed is gonna be the new.
So what was the point of Thanos then?
That's why the old ones are gone, but now like the younger generation.
Who's the younger generation?
Like
Miss
Spider-Man,
Marvel.
Miss Marvel,
Hawkeye, Haley Steinfeld, Hawkeye,
Hawk Girl, Kate Bishop or whatever her name is,
all brain-
Captain Rambo, and then like
It's all brain breaking. But yeah, they're in the
Jamal
MCU
looks
now.
excited.
I'm assuming they'll eventually introduce a new Wolverine when he was done.
Oh.
And it'll be Daniel Radcliffe.
God, I hope so.
Or why not just bring his daughter?
Oh, Laura.
You mean X?
Well, there's a rumor that she might be in the movie. So
Oh wait, in this one?
Yeah,
Yes, maybe.
that's a rumor. Yeah.
Well, hold on now, because then that would mess up the timeline.
it wouldn't
Not really.
because it's a different universe.
Yeah.
They can make up all kinds of bullshit.
I don't like this.
They
shit.
can make up all kinds of bullshit, Jamal. I
It's the
can't lie.
TVA. It's the TVA, Jamal.
I don't
It's
like
the TVA.
I'm about to say, anyways, yeah. So like, yeah.
Well, hold on now, because
I'm trying to explain the plot.
It's like
okay, because
If you hear my plot description, maybe it'll make more sense.
yeah. Okay, just listen.
Okay, so remember at the end of Deadpool 2,
Yes.
he had Cable's clock thing, his time machine thing,
Right.
and he went back in time and saved his wife, and he saved his Peter. Yeah, he saved Peter from getting killed, and then he went
who?
The guy with the mustache
The guy with the mustache that was like a regular dude.
from his Task Force
Tesla,
X.
yeah,
I just recently rewatched it. That's how it's so in my memory.
Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear. Yeah.
But yeah, he saved them, and then
Save
like,
two. Yep.
and then like there's the force in the MCU called the TVA, which is like a time cops kind of thing.
Yeah.
They appear in the Loki show. I'm losing Jamal so much.
And that's why I told you, Jamal, if you've seen the Loki show, you kind of would know. But yeah.
And they're the people that have the sticks in the trailer that they wear those costumes. They
Yeah,
come
that's
to
the
his house and
TVA.
be like, you're under arrest.
Yeah.
They're those people. They're time cops.
Yeah.
And pretty much they arrest Deadpool because he obviously manipulated with time, and they don't like
Yeah.
that.
They don't.
So then you get Tom from Succession, who I guess is now the leader of the TVA, or like kind of like the new Owen Wilson type dude,
Greg.
with a British accent this time because it's actually British.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We don't have any good actors anymore.
yeah. America
We don't
sucks.
breed them.
But no, so yeah, then they're like, okay, we want you. I'm assuming something's gonna happen to Deadpool's timeline where he has to save it or something.
Yeah.
And then he goes into the across the multiverse probably to find like a Wolverine. I'm assuming we're gonna see multiple types of Wolverines.
Because he has the
And
yellow
we're-
suit on.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does. Yeah, and this is not the Wolverine that we know from
In
the
the
other
other
movies.
timeline, yeah.
It's not Logan. So it's like that's a separate timeline. So this is like another version of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Probably this one is probably the Wolverine from like the comic books. Or
Yeah,
something.
this is like probably like closer to the animated series Wolverine since he has the exact same costume on. So yeah, and I feel like we're gonna see other Deadpools. I know for a fact they're gonna see a Dogpool. You ever seen? You saw the pictures of Dogpool?
I did.
Yeah, it's a dog version of Deadpool, and he's an ugly looking dog.
You know,
Look up Dogpool.
it's classic.
It's the funniest shit.
I want to see it again.
But yeah, there's a version of Dogpool, and there'll also be a Lady Deadpool.
Oh, my goodness.
There's also going to be a Lady Deadpool, and the rumor is right now that it's going to be Lady Deadpool will be played by Ryan Reynolds' real life wife, Blake Lively.
That's gonna be Lady Deadpool.
That's the rumor right now.
Oh,
And then we're going to see possibly Taylor Swift in the movie.
wait, what?
Taylor Swift will play a character in the movie.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Says who?
says, well, she was hanging out with Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and the director of Deadpool 3
Wow.
at one of the football games. So
She's just gonna do a song for them.
maybe, but I mean, it's a Deadpool movie. How could he not just like throw it in there? They threw in Celine Dion in Deadpool 2. So it was like, yeah. So Jamal's like, oh God, he's done. So it might make you less excited for this movie.
A little bit. A little bit. You know, like for
Because I'm sorry, this movie is set in the MCU now, Jamal. So.
well, God damn it. God damn it.
But no, and I think the villain of the movie is going to be Professor X's twin sister. That's the whole thing. So, but yeah, I'm not sure how this movie's going to be. I know it's going to be like a really big deal. Oh, there's Dogpool. Look at him. But no, I'm not sure how this movie's going to be. But I don't know. It feels like it might be a bit of a mess.
That's what it's kind of sounding like.
Might be.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's a fun movie. But I'm not like a huge fan of the director or anything. So
Is it the same director that did the last two?
no.
Oh,
This is Sean Levy, the director of Free Guy.
Oh, why did they? Well, never mind. I'm not
Free
gonna-
Guy, and he did the Night at the Museum movies.
Really?
And this is why it's an interesting choice for him to direct this movie, because he usually does like, I don't know, like kind of like more family friendly shit. So
Do you think that's why they chose him?
Maybe.
Like more.
I mean, I
safer
feel
option?
like more Ryan Reynolds' decision, because he's basically the head of these movies. So,
Well, he's
yeah.
the primary producer of Stranger Things.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he's the producer of Stranger
Ryan
Things.
Reynolds.
No, Sean Levy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, he's a prime producer of that. So yeah, what do you guys think of the trailer?
Well, I like the trailer.
I just felt like I just destroyed Jamal's hopes and dreams. I'm sure if he saw the trailer, he was like, wow, I'm hyped for this.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I was hyped when it was like, oh, yeah, Wolverine's back. And now it's like, it's a whole fucking, you got to know this and you got to know that.
I feel like they're probably
No.
going to simplify. I hope they would simplify it in the movie.
Simplify it.
Simplify. I hope they do something, make it more streamlined for the average people that don't
Me.
really keep up
Yeah.
with the story of the MCU and stuff.
I'm sure Ryan Reynolds, in his Deadpool fashion, comedically, jokingly, will make it simple. You know what I mean? He will
Exactly,
explain
yeah.
it in his funny, sarcastic way.
Now, do you think because it isn't the original director that kind of hurts him?
I don't know, because like the director has changed for
The last
all
two.
these movies. Yeah,
That's what I
so
just
it's not
noticed.
really that big a deal.
But do you
Let's
think?
be honest, Ryan Reynolds is the real director.
Yeah, he tells them what to do.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
I agree with that
But
sentiment.
yeah, I know it's gonna. Yeah, I know for sure it's gonna be a huge movie when it comes out.
You think it's
Yeah.
going to be the highest of the year? Highest grossing?
I'm trying to think of something.
I
It
would
might
say
be
so.
shit. Yeah, I'm trying to think of everything else. I don't think so.
Oh
I don't think anything
wait,
else
like
is gonna like compare.
highest grossing. Well, never mind. I can't. There's nothing to compare to. Like highest grossing film of the year, or like,
Yes.
well, maybe Dune 2 is gonna win that.
No.
You don't think so?
Not
It might
even.
come close.
I like.
It might come close because like the sales, the pre-sales for it are really high.
Oh,
But I don't think it's gonna make like $1 billion or anything like Deadpool is. But I feel like it's gonna come close.
oh, interesting. Okay.
I think for the simple fact that it's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, people want to see
Yeah.
him return.
Instead of calling it Deadpool 3,
Yeah,
the fact that it's Deadpool and Wolverine, that instantly will get people like, oh, okay.
and I think like, if I'm not mistaken, like fans of Wolverine and Deadpool have been wanting to watch a movie with both of them for a long
Oh yeah,
time. So,
absolutely. And like even seeing him in costumes already, like that his like actual traditional costume. It's like that's a fan dream come true, seeing Hugh Jackman wearing that suit after years,
Yeah.
decades of wearing black leather.
right.
Seeing him in that yellow blue costume is like a peak fiction. So
I mean, I guess we'll see.
We'll see when we
shit.
get there.
I just, it's just the whole fucking.
We'll cross that road when we get there.
Travel this universe. Here and over
I mean, I'm
here.
glad I told you ahead of time,
Yeah, because otherwise,
because you would have got it like, what the fuck is this?
That's true.
this is not what I remember.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's not Deadpool.
That's not Deadpool.
That's Deadpool dog.
And away we go to Fargo. So I chose Fargo, honestly, because I didn't have a movie. And then Alec was talking about it. And I had seen the picture and I was like, oh, it seems pretty good. It's pretty hilarious. It takes place in Minnesota. Alex, do you want to give some backstory?
Yes, please.
Some backstory
Oh,
on
yes,
the movie.
please.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I love that. I'm sorry.
But yeah, this is a crime.
Coen Brothers.
Yeah, directed by the Coen Brothers.
I know some of these people.
This is kind of like I want to say their breakout movie because they made movies before this, a couple of years before this. But like this is like their big one, the one that really put them on the map of like one of the great filmmakers alive. But yeah, this is their movie made in 1996, I believe, too.
Yeah.
96, good year. Twister and Fargo. But no, basically it's a black comedy crime film set in the Midwest. And then there's a man named Jerry, I believe his name is.
Yeah, Jerry.
And played by William H. Macy. Is by the way, he's incredible. I love he's so good at playing losers.
Oh gee, you think so?
Yeah. Something happened to her. No, basically he's this car salesman. He works for his father-in-law, I should say.
Yeah.
And he's pretty unhappy with his life, and he's in need of money. And his dad, he asked for his dad for some money. He's like, "No, fuck you."
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And you work for me. And
stay down, bitch.
So then he's like desperate for money. So he's like, okay, my father-in-law is really rich. So I'm gonna hire these guys that this guy from the shop recommended to me to kidnap my own wife and then hold her ransom for some money. And the criminals that he hires are played by Steve Buscemi and Peter Stormare.
That was insane to me.
Yeah. Seeing a young Buscemi.
Yeah.
What's the name? Looks like somebody. Is it Ryan Gosling?
Peter Stormare looks like. I can see that. Yeah. Look at the blonde hair.
Yeah, like he looks like his fucking dad.
They remake this movie. That Ryan Gosling should.
Yeah. Like when I looked, like I was looking up and down.
Yeah.
And I look up and I'm like, damn man, fucking Ryan Gosling. Like he looks like him.
Yeah. But yeah, then they kidnap the wife. And of course, things go wrong. Where they end up having more dead bodies on their trail than they expected. And now it's up to the greatest cop in film history, Marge Gunderson, pregnant wife.
I did not expect that.
Who's who's also the greatest detective next to Batman. Yeah, but yeah, she's a Minnesota. What's it said in Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. And yeah, she's a cop. She's pregnant, and she's a pretty happy-go-lucky chick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty positive about things, and she's got a very loving husband. And,
the Zodiac Killer.
The Zodiac Killer. And but yeah, then she's on the trail to hunt down these criminals.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jonathan, I kind of laughed at what you said earlier when you said it was based on a true story.
Oh yeah.
That's fake. That's a bold-faced lie.
Really?
It's not based on a true story.
Wow. It's because it said in the beginning. Everything. Wow. They really got me.
But then it's like when you think about it, it's like, yeah, these motherfuckers ain't doing this shit. Yeah. Like, not in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota. Like, okay.
But no, not based on a true story. But yeah, what did you think of it, Jamal? Since it's your recommendation.
I thought it was pretty funny.
It's a bold
also won. I think it won. Yeah, Frances McDormand, who plays the main character, Marge.
Yeah.
Margie. She won Best Actress that year. And won Best
that's great,
Screenplay.
Marge.
Yeah. You were like, I think it's a really great performance.
I mean, it's great, but
it's great.
I don't know if it's best actor performance, but I enjoyed it. It was pretty funny. It's just hilarious, just kind of throughout.
Yeah,
like the fact that he's so strapped for money that he's like, oh, I want you to kidnap my wife.
Yeah,
that's some evil shit.
Yeah, like that's
man.
wild to like even just be like, yeah, I want you to kidnap my wife, and then we'll split the money. Don't hurt her, and blah blah blah. And then like she falls down the stairs, and then it's like, oh shit, and then they fucking take her into the woods, and then for a minute, the Peter guy, I thought like he just got killed or something because he wasn't in it for a while, and then he was just in the cabin. And then just chilling,
zoning out.
It's like, what the fuck? then he goes crazy. He starts killing everybody.
Right.
But yeah, William H. Macy was hilarious.
Oh yeah,
he was like the perfect loser.
Yeah.
And then like having it
I'm sorry.
having it kind of
Now his performance was great.
having it kind of take place in like Minnesota of like all places. I don't know why that it's just it just adds to
It
it.
is the way they like speak to each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like amazing.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
what, like
Oh,
what is
Jerry,
that
no.
shit?
Oh.
No, Jerry. They said I should take the money.
I don't think I trust your detective there.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then the scene
Oh,
where,
you betcha.
the scene where she goes to him
Yeah.
and she's all like, yeah, they called somebody here or some shit. And then he's like the car is gone.
Yeah.
The dealership car.
Yeah.
He's like, you want me to go check right now? It's like, fine. Then he goes and he fucking dips.
Yeah, he just did. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
he's leaving.
That
He's
shit was
leaving the
fucking
interview.
hilarious because it's like he already made up his mind. As soon as he got up, he was like, "Yeah, I'm out of here." And she's fucking sitting there just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she sees the fucking
Yeah.
car, like, and she's like, "Oh, he's leaving." Like, yeah, he's fucking getting the fuck out of there.
Exactly.
And then like the whole fucking like the dad, like I need to be in on it, and he goes, he fucking shoots Bashimi
In the mouth.
in the mouth.
shot him for come down. Oh jeez.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then he's just like, blah, 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 blah.
There's a bunch of dunces.
It was insane. And then she finally, she gets there and she's like, oh, I found the car. And then the guys are like, Marge, wait. And then
pregnant.
and then she goes and it's like the
Yeah. And then in the background you hear
yeah. And then he got chopped up too, like with the
Oh,
axe
yeah.
before.
Oh yeah, he got fucked up. Yeah.
And then he gets shot, and then she's just sitting there, like, I don't know why you would throw it all away.
yeah,
For some
she's like very motherly to him. Like
She doesn't understand. It's like this shows how good of a person.
Yeah.
She's like has a good outlook on life.
Just super.
Probably like the craziest shit that ever happened in Minnesota.
yeah. And she's over here
in her
talking like
town,
very
she's
like,
like,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel now?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It's one of those where it's like it has such a like distinguishable movie poster.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
yeah, it's iconic.
And so as I'm scrolling, and with the show like Fargo, I don't know if they're related or not, but I feel like there's a Ben Affleck Fargo, right?
No, the Argo.
Argo, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. But so it's just like it's one of those things where I'm on HBO Max and I always like scroll by it and I'm just like, hey, what is that? And so yeah, I give it a mid peak. I enjoyed it. Like it's something that you can just put on and kind of get a good laugh.
What do you think, John?
I agree, but I actually go up a little bit and give it a peak. I actually really, really enjoyed it.
Why you give it 5 stars though?
Huh? No. I gave it a 4.5.
Hell yeah, Jonathan.
So how's that peak?
Huh? Because that's
It could
peak,
be- it could be
yeah.
peak.
Remember, peak cinema is 5.
No. Peak is 5 too.
It can be.
Yeah.
Well, no, I give it a
depends on
4.5.
how you're
Yeah,
feeling.
it's 4.5 to 5.
What'd you give it?
Huh?
What'd you give it?
I give it a 4.5 stars.
Okay, well that's a lie because it says 4 right here.
Oh, you bitch. Yeah, I was on your side.
So that's what? That's mid. That's mid
No,
peak.
that's not
No,
That's mid peak.
yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.5, I'll give you peak.
okay.
But you gave 4, so that's peak. I mean, that's mid.
Change
peak.
it right now.
God damn.
But no. Well, yeah. But yeah, it's a great
Alec,
movie.
what
Yeah,
do you think?
I think it's a great movie. Probably like my 4th time watching it. I think. Yeah, probably around there. But yeah, like I said, William H. Macy just always plays the best losers in cinema. And
You
it's
know, I got him confused with the other guy from Air Bud,
oh yeah.
the fucking clown.
Oh yeah, true.
Wait,
You're talking about the fucking dog itself.
No.
He looks like a puppy.
He might be.
He looks like a beagle.
He might be.
The only other place I've seen him in was in Jurassic Park 3.
Jurassic Park 3.
He's in Shameless.
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's one of the main characters. Yeah, it's Frank Gallagher.
And then he's like, control your wife. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always great at playing like just like kind of like these kind of losers, like degenerate
Doesn't
people.
stand up for himself
Yeah, doesn't
type,
really
yeah.
stand up for himself too much.
Pussy.
Yeah, pussy. But
Bitch.
yeah, here's like a good mix of like kind of like being unaware of what's like really going on. Like it's kind of like green to everything because he is green to like kidnapping.
Yeah.
But like also being like oh you have like a deep darkness in you. Whereas like you're so desperate for cash you're gonna have your wife you're gonna have your wife set up for ransom. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's so wild.
Like, who would be desperate enough to go there? That's what I'm saying. So he must have been very.
And then I love the music. The score is really good and really funny at the same time.
It's funny because
it sounds epic, but it's like it sounds epic, and then it's like Minnesota. So it's like,
no, you know what's funny? This is one of those movies that I guess it fits so well. It just like this. I did not even pay attention to the score. Like I was just watching it, and everything just felt so like this. Like
the way she finally gets like shoots the Peter Stormare.
Yeah,
and the music just goes off. I just laugh my ass off. It's this fucking pregnant police woman.
Yeah, she shouldn't even be outside.
Yeah,
like take your
being
ass
like
home.
a little badass.
Like, you gotta go in. Yeah, but I think I'm just get a coffee. Like, I'll make you some eggs.
I feel like I'm about to throw up.
Just morning sickness.
Yeah, but I love the dialogue and everything. The really good, great script.
Yeah,
and the cinematography is fantastic. Early Roger Deakins cinematography.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a really great movie. This love like black comedies about these idiots committing crime. Those are always my favorite kind of comedies.
Like Three Strikes.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I'll give this a peak as well.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, all right. So we have a new rule instituted because of some people's tardiness and forgetfulness that we didn't even touch on today because we were being nice. But somebody that forgot something again.
The usual.
And this time, sometimes we can overlook his forgetting stuff and being late. But this time, this motherfucker decided to forget probably the most essential thing needed for what is called a podcast. He forgot his microphone, people. And, that's okay because we have an extra microphone. And this person decided to take the extra microphone and forgot that shit too.
So the life of
Talk
Jonathan.
about black comedy.
So from here on out, if he is late and if it's his turn to pick a movie, or if he forgets something and it's his turn for the next movie suggestion, he automatically loses that privilege to pick, and he's going to get a nut shot.
Right in the net.
No agreements on the nut shot, but
Man, you don't have to agree. You just get hit in the nuts. Nobody in life has ever just like willingly volunteered.
Well,
oh, you are? Okay,
no,
cool.
no.
That was a. Yeah,
I mean,
okay,
the people in Jackass, they willingly agreed.
Well, you just did too, but
No.
that will start next time. So, unfortunately, you are up to pick. Which it seems like you've picked like the movies for the last 15 fucking ones. So go ahead. Oh, and we still have the veto too.
Yes,
We do.
So
Those
We
are,
do.
Wait, the vetoes are still there?
yes.
I thought that was if we won them on those little game show competition ones.
No.
Okay.
No, they can't be. Yeah, I didn't want to be Jamal, but yeah, Jonathan, you choose your movie since you said you had 3 of them
All right.
apparently chosen.
I had 3 options. The first, well, not the first one, but the one I choose is called The Burial. It's on Amazon Prime, and it stars Jamie Foxx and I forgot the other person.
Oh, fucking what's the name? Tommy Lee Walker.
Yes,
Tommy
yes.
Lee Walker. Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes, Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, I think my parents watched this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Just for shits and giggles, what were your other 2? Okay.
It was Next Goal Wins
Oh fuck no.
and The Underdogs with Snoop Dogg.
What? What is that?
It's a football movie. He's like a famous celebrity, and
Oh,
he
fuck
takes up
no.
like teaching, like
That
coaching.
Sound like
these,
another candy cane.
Yeah,
lane.
that shit sounds trash.
The underdog didn't have double G.
That shit.
yeah, the double G was.
Oh Lord, no, thank you.
But I
Take this Jamie Foxx movie.
yeah, he was actually pretty good in this. So I hope you guys.
Oh, you've
enjoy
already
it.
seen it.
Yeah.
Well, you can't choose that.
What?
I mean, I've chosen movies. Where
Nah,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, it's not like any of his other two are better.
yeah, this is the best option. Okay, yeah.
What are you looking at?
like the board is like glitching out. So
Oh
I think
my
it's trying to
God.
say it's time to
All right.
wrap it up.
So we're watching The Burial,
Starring Jamie Foxx and Tommy Lee Jones.
starring Jamie Foxx, Tommy Lee Jones. I guess maybe this might be a pilot to the video. I guess we'll see how
we'll
it
see.
looks. Not 100% sure if it'll go out, but maybe it might. Never know.
We can put out segments.
Yeah, little
taste.
some what's names. All right, people, we appreciate you. And if we don't have another one before then, March 10th,
Yes.
the Oscars, we're gonna live stream. Not sure where we're gonna do that at yet, but we will live stream it and come hang out with us.
And it will actually be recorded this time.
Because if not,
I will kill Jonathan for real.
and you will see that. So hopefully, maybe it does record. I don't know.
What? What?
We will see. But yeah, check us out March 10th. Okay, I'm trying to promote it.
Yeah, March 10th.
It's like super loud.
March
Anyway, March 10th, we're gonna live stream the Oscars. So
When?
come hang out with us if you want. Hopefully you do. And we'll let you know some times and everything and where it's gonna happen. Yeah. But it's been another one, and now
One bites the dust.
now it is time to bid adieu.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye.